All right.
Welcome back to Roll Magic, guys. We cast some spells and tell some tales. Today we are joined by the amazing Occult 5. I'm your humble dungeon master slash headmaster of trauma and emotions, Christian. Um, if you didn't know, now you know. We are in year 3 of our campaign, and we are getting over some drama. You know,
Mm.
maybe some repressed emotions. But we are here. We are doing the dang thing. Um, just for anybody out there that is coming in for the first time, we're just gonna go through some intros real quick, starting with Liz.
uh, shit.
I
um,
never start with you.
that's that was really messed up. I'm messing with streamer stuff. I really wasn't expecting it.
Okay, I'll go. I'll come back.
That
I'll
was
come back.
fucked up.
Aaron.
Hi, my name is Erin. I also go by Shamrock. Um, I read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix in fourth grade because it was worth 45 AR points, and I've been addicted ever since. I also play the character Glenn Goodwin, who is also a bookworm, but like multiply me times like 100, and then you get her. She's very studious and also very skeptical of everything and everyone around her, except she loves her friends and family.
Nice. Colton. Sorry.
Right about to take a drink of water.
I sorry. I saw it right when I said it.
I'm ready whenever, by the way.
I'm Colton or Nano. I play Basilton Grimm. He is a rich boy that likes to cause chaos and be a full gremlin. He is a Slytherin. His favorite spell is Defendo, a slashing spell. I did not read Harry Potter when I was little. I read it as an adult, and I love the world of it, like the magic. And yeah.
Nice. Ember.
Hi, I'm Ember. Um, I play Olivia Hollyheart, but she goes by Liv. And she doesn't like it when people call her Olivia. She is the hip swinging Hufflepuff.
Mm.
Um, and she is a parcel mouth.
Amazing. Last but not least, Liz.
All right. Sage is a Ravenclaw student with white grayish hair, and she's a Quidditch player for the Ravenclaw team, by the way, team. As a keeper, she's a lot of ambition for school and a lot more philosophically focused, I guess. She's always wanting to expand her knowledge and understanding of the world, and but despite her studious nature, she also possesses a very caring and observant side of herself, and goes out of her way to support and help her friends. And she can be reckless at times, but takes risks in pursuit of the betterment of her friends and their goals. She's sensitive to things said about her and about her friends and stuff. And yeah,
Amazing.
she's just
Amazing.
awesome. She seems psycho because for Salamancy shit.
Where we left off at last time was Basilton and his twin brother Felix went to Hogsmeade, and they were told that they were meeting up with somebody, and they actually broke into Ollivander's, and when they broke in, they were talking for a minute with their, what's the word, contact. Thank you. Spoken with the contact, or Felix's contacts more specifically, and they heard something outside and heard knocking on the door. When the knocking on the door happened, the contact kind of whiffed away, disappeared away. Black smoke, and Bass and Felix are left there wondering what to do. And that is exactly what we're gonna pick up. Not doing the Game of Thrones thing this time.
I'm honestly surprised. I was waiting for it to be like, okay, I'm not gonna have to do anything for like 30 minutes.
Nope. First, you gotta keep it spicy. You gotta switch it up.
Oh boy.
All right. Just add this ambiance real quick.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi.
No.
Also, hi, Hunter and
Yeah.
Brett, if you're still there. Hi.
We don't have Chi-Chi in here, which means I have to move all the shit around again.
We do have Chi-Chi in here.
Oh, we do? Okay, thank God. Okay, don't let her leave.
You would know if you played the music.
I literally told you guys to remind me to unmute her, okay?
Fine. Just fine.
'Cause
Oh,
I
why?
She's
like,
always
did the
so
shit
loud.
out of
Battle
her
music.
last night. I
Turn
had
it
to
down.
mute her because I was
You can
listening
turn it
to my
down
own
a
shit.
little bit. It is kind of loud. All right, Baz. You are in this shop in the dark of the night, and you see like a light coming from outside and a banging on the door. Oh, who's in there? And Felix looks at you. He says, "Quick, follow me." Um, he kind of grabs your hand, goes to grab your hand. Do you pull away?
No, but I would be like, if you get me killed, I swear to God.
No time. Come on. And he kind of lunges over like the counter separating from the front of the shop and the back of the shop. He kind of dives over the counter and gets to the other side. He says, "Come on, quick!" And you start hearing banging at the door behind you.
I was gonna follow, but not jump over the counter, just walk around. Like, the fuck?
And he says, "You see, in front of you is kind of a long aisle of, a long aisle with like shelves on each aisle or each side of this aisle, full of boxed wands and just different colored boxes of different wands and such. It's this hallway is probably like a good 10 feet, probably good 10 feet. And you see a door at the back of this hallway. Felix looks at you. He says, "Should we kick it down?"
We have magic, and Baz is gonna cast
Sorry.
Alohomora on it.
It's go ahead. No, my bad. That's actually a first year spell, so you do not have to roll your magic check. You cast a little more, and you hear a lock click from the other side of the door. But shortly from behind you at the front of the shop, you can hear the door getting blast off its hinges and light enter the front of the shop.
I'm trying to find. We know the like enlargement in Gorgio charm, right?
I think so, but let me double check real quick. One second.
I'm thinking we do, because we've used it before, I think.
Engorgio. 1 second.
One.
Every
Fuck.
time.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
3,048, 9 seconds. I don't think so.
Ooh, okay.
That was way less than 3,048 seconds.
I hate you. One
Okay.
second, but let me just double check.
Sorry, because I have an idea to use it, but if I can't, I have another idea.
Yeah, it's a 4th year spell.
Okay, so then I won't use it. I'm trying to find it. There is a smoke bomb spell. try to
Just quick,
find
what are you gonna do? Felix says. You hear from behind you. Oh, he was in here. You can see the light kind of getting brighter in the shop as you can see maybe more wizards entering the auras entering the shop from the front.
Baz is gonna cast Fumos? Fumos?
Fumos.
Defensive smoke screen that hinders visibility. 3rd year charm.
All right, go ahead and roll magic.
Please don't fail me, dice. I got an 8.
You got an 8. You can see as Felix says, good idea, good thinking. And he, one second here.
I'm sorry, Hunter said, where's the search warrant? But he put 2 R's and then a Y at the end. So it kind of comes off a little whiny. In a funny way.
Makes sense.
Warranty.
You can see one of the they kind of come into the shop, but they see you two, but they don't really necessarily see your face or anything. As you cast this smoke screen, you can see the tip of your wand start to just absolutely start like spreading smoke out. But it's basically shooting smoke out of the tip of your wand as you're, I'm guessing, just swirling it around the shop.
Yeah, as we're like heading out the back door, I'm pretty much just holding it in the back door, gassing the smoking the room up.
He says, "Come on." Felix kind of gets to the door. He says, "Come on, let's go."
Alright, yeah, Baz is gonna follow.
And you guys kind of rush out of this shop, out of the smoke. And Felix quickly closes the door behind you. And you can hear like commotion coming from inside the shop. You can hear coughing from inside of the shop. And you can see as you guys kind of enter, you just see behind you just forest for as far as the eye can see. As you guys kind of get to this back of the shop, you see to the right of you there is just more shops. More, it's like you're on the back side of the shop, so just more back sides of the shop to the right and the left of you. In front of you, just see a full forest on the back of the shop. So it's just like almost a full forest and trees and leaves and all that good stuff on the back side of the shop. So where would you like to go?
I think Baz would. I'm trying to think. Sorry. Crap. Baz would look at Felix and be like, "Can you fly? Can you change
You have a room?
get to the rooftops?" And then Baz is going to use his special shoes and run up the wall.
Okay. Just for anybody out there wondering what special shoes these are, what do you have?
He has the sticky sneakers. He can cling to walls and walk up walls.
Nice. Can you give me a body roll with advantage?
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever had advantage on a body roll.
Well,
So first roll's a 10. Well, would be a 9. Second roll would also be a 9.
nice. And do you just want Felix to hop on your back, or?
No, I'm saying he turns into a bird and flies himself up there.
Okay. So
Baz is
Felix,
gonna just run up a wall.
let's see here. Let me roll magic for Felix. Cool. Yeah, Felix transforms into like a small pigeon. You can see like he starts to shrink, and his nose kind of goes in a little bit, but points out into an orange beak. And his arms kind of like crack and almost break to his side. As his arms start to sprout feathers as he's getting smaller and smaller, and his head starts to shrink. It looks really weird, but also kind of cool. as you kind of hear just like almost his bones breaking and cracking and such. But it doesn't seem to he doesn't seem to be in pain. It's almost just like his body's just like conforming and like just getting super small. It's before you is kind of like um a grayish a grayish pigeon with green feathers and turquoise feathers on the wing. As you can see this small bird just kind of uh open up his wings and start flapping and flying up towards the roof as you get to the wall and start to slowly one foot after the other onto this wall as you're scaling the side of this building. Which is, I mean, isn't a hard climb. It's only one story. I mean, not even one. It's just one. There's no second story or anything. So you're basically just climbing up this building. As you get onto the roof, you see Felix kind of lands on one of the ledges in front of you. Make a mind roll for me real quick.
Oh boy. 8.
8. You can see that this. Yeah, that's totally good enough. You can see that this street in front of you as you get onto this roof is almost full with orbs and wizards kind of coming like into this building, and you just hear like a lot of commotion from inside, a lot of coughing. And as you guys make it onto the roof, you can hear the door, the back door of this building being slammed open, and you can hear coughing from maybe about 3 or 4 voices coughing as they kind of enter out of the backside of this building. Felix kind of he doesn't really can't really speak, but he looks at you kind of like you. I guess it's you assuming him asking you what now.
So we can, with like a spell like Locomotive Mortis, the
Mhm.
slowing spell, we
Mhm.
can use it on ourselves to slow ourselves from like falling, and then be able to like turn it off, or does it we have to wait until there's like a duration on it? Because I don't remember if there's a duration on it.
I'll say it's gonna come up to a magic roll.
Okay. Because I have an idea.
Mhm.
Hopefully it works.
Okay.
Because is there like an alleyway that there's nobody in right now?
Over to the right, I would say so. On at the front side of this building is the street of Hogsmeade, filled with shops and such. To the right of this building is maybe like a little small alleyway. Not a long alley. I mean, it just leads from the front shop to the back of the shop, and vice versa. Um, so you could drop right there, but there is still the back of the shop and the front of the shop that you'll still have to get by. But that is a way to get down to the ground if you would like.
There's a crowd of people at the front of the shop just watching
Yes.
what's happening. Okay.
Yes, there is about maybe 3 people that have just busted open the back door as well, searching for you guys.
Yeah, are they running into the woods?
You haven't seen them. They're more still trying to catch their breath from all the inhaling all that smoke.
Okay.
They haven't made a straight beeline towards the woods yet, though.
So Baz is gonna cast the Locomotive Mortis spell on himself and jump off the roof into the alleyway, and then merge into like shapeshift himself to look different, his hair color be different, and merge in with the group of people and just be an onlooker.
Okay. Go ahead and make a magic roll for me.
These dice don't fail me. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
With my plus.
You drop down and you cast Locomotive Mortis to kind of slow yourself down. While Felix is still sitting on the ledge of this roof as a pigeon. But you kind of slow yourself down as you slowly you kind of rush towards the ground as you cast Locomotive Mortis. You stop just like almost to beat to my mic, just like instantly, just like inches away from the ground as and then you kind of stop. Was there anybody specific you would turn into as you attempt to change?
Not really. He would just make his face look not himself, like kind of
Okay.
a nose from this person, eyes from this person, a mouth from the, and then his hair would go to a natural hair color.
Okay. Would you
And
be attempting to be an older person or the same age?
like an older, like 20s.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
know?
So you kind of slink into the crowd as a older 20-year-old man with natural hair. We'll say blonde.
Yeah, just be kind of looking at people like, what's going on? What's happening?
You can see that as you kind of come out onto the street, there's like maybe a group of maybe 10 wizards, or as you can guess, aurors. As they all have Lumos casted, as they're kind of trying to like search and look for what's going on inside the shop. And you can hear commotion from the back of the shop. Um, they see you kind of come out the alley. They say, "Hey, who are you?" They kind of put their wand towards you.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm Alan. I heard a noise. I live in the neighborhood.
Uh, you said your name's Alan.
Yeah, I live in the neighborhood. I heard commotion and an explosion. What's happening?
Somebody's broken into Ollivander's.
What was it?
You haven't seen anything or heard anything?
No, I saw someone run off into the woods out back when I was like walking around. I was
He's out, and you kind of hear us shouting from like the front of the shop to the back of the shop, towards the woods, towards the woods. As a group of maybe from this 10 wizard that are in the shop, 5 of them kind of slink on the other side of the building to go towards the back. And they say, where do you, I can get one of these oars to walk you home. Where do you live?
Don't worry about me. You have more pressing matters to deal with. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
100%. You have more pressing things to do. Catch whoever is trying to break into our peaceful homes. And then I'm just
Can
gonna
you
be
make
like,
a heart roll for me with advantage?
can I use my convince skill?
You sure can.
Convince skill.
Okay, cool. You use your convince skill for the day. And just so anybody out there that's wondering what the convince skill is, each house has their own set of kind of abilities and skills, unique to their house and to them. So, with Baz being a Slytherin, he gets to convince anybody once per day. Um, if he doesn't like, the way that they're acting, behaving, I don't know. But he did his thing for the day. But you use your skill, and they say, "All right, all right. You just get home safely. I would stay on the lookout. We may have some more questions for you. Is there anywhere that you live so we can get in contact with you later if we have any more questions of what you're seeing here tonight?"
Az is gonna say a random address, like that's in Hogsmeade.
Okay, just 123 bullshit lane.
Hoggy Lane. And then just like walk that direction. And then once he gets around the corner, he's instantly just gonna be like, go.
Okay, gotcha. And you dip off into the night. And as you're kind of running the path back up to Hogwarts, do you change back or?
No, I'm in it. So, because Baz flew there, so once he gets like far enough away, he's gonna like unstash his broom
Gotcha.
and then fly away.
And you can see as you fly away, to the right of you is Felix as a small pigeon, kind of flapping his wings, flying next to you.
I'm just gonna kind of like reach out and just kind of grab him and like put him on the front of the broom.
He gets onto the front of the broom and changes back, on the broom. Yeah, and you kind of, I won't say it's a nosedive, but the weight just kind of like just sinks onto the broom as you kind of go down just a tad, and have to pull back up as you guys fly towards Hogwarts on your successful escape from these orders.
Okay. Woo!
1 second.
I'm a criminal now.
You are indeed.
I've...
Let's see here. One second.
How many?
Mm,
One.
One.
Every day I suffer.
I hate my life.
See, I didn't know that the whole crowd was just like auras. I thought it was gonna be like onlookers of like other like normal people.
No,
That's
because
why
I
I was
would.
like, I'll join that crowd.
Yeah,
But it worked out.
it sure did.
I did it.
I've got all my good rolls out now, so everything's gonna be shit from here on out.
Amazing. As we cut from there of Baz flying back through the sky, on his broom with his brother towards Hogwarts. Um, Lynn,
Yes.
what would you be up to as um you fly back toward, or as the night kind of descends on itself and it turns around 8:30, almost 9? Where would Glenn be at? I'm pretty sure we left you off in the library. Is that where you would still be, or would you be somewhere else?
I'm probably still in the library.
Okay.
Glenn would like to continue to study. Um, oh, the fireplace. That's where
Yes.
she left off. She would be investigating that.
Okay. You'd be in the fireplace or not in the fireplace. You'd be kind of examining around this fireplace. Make a mind roll for me.
A mind roll. I'd like to use my house ability
We're just using all the abilities today.
and well, it's once per day, so I will
Tell me,
use it to
tell me specifically, I guess, what you're trying to find out about this fireplace.
well, I don't know. It just was I was looking for hidden passages,
Okay. And you
secret
found
rooms,
this
and
fireplace.
there was something off about it.
Do you try to unlight the fireplace?
Um, would I? Okay, well, never
I would say
mind.
you do see something behind it, but in order to kind of go through, you'd have to unlight this fireplace or find a way
Um,
through.
I don't suppose there would be any flu powder just hanging around, right? No,
Yeah,
no.
there's some there's like an extra stash sitting next to you on the wall. It's free. You can just grab and take as you please. No, there's
Okay.
no food powder. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Um, yeah, then I guess I would unlight it.
Okay. What spell would
Cast
you be using?
I do not have my spell list pulled up. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Unprepared.
I
Hold on.
know.
Scared of
This
you.
literally never happens. Okay.
Let me. I mean, you could use
Augmenti.
Aquamenti. Jinx, pinch, poke, gimme, coke. Um, sorry. You cast Aquamenti and shoot water out of the tip of your wand. There's a purple glow kind of comes onto the tip of your wand. Um, and it kind of unlike this fire, as you can see the steam coming from the coals that the fire was lighting underneath. And I'm guessing you climb through.
Yeah.
You kind of climb through and get through, and immediately as you kind of get to the other side, your face kind of goes straight into a spider web. That was just kind of hanging, on the other side. And dust immediately kicks up and hits you in the face. Um, I'm guessing you just kind of pull it straight off.
Yeah, Glenn is like waving her hands in front of her face, doing the like spitting it out of her mouth. Like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Like when
you,
you accidentally walk into a spider web.
yes. But you get it off, and in this room before you, you see um a small room. Um, you see on sitting on. It looks like you know what a study is?
Like a personal study room,
Yeah.
library kind of.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. It's almost sort of like that as you kind of look out into this room. That's like kind of the first impression you get. Um, You see a picture of actually Dumbledore hanging on one of the walls. Not a moving picture or anything like that, just simply a picture. And a small kind of just one chair in this room sitting underneath it. Um, a collection of books. Mostly looks to be just history on Hogwarts. You see, as you kind of walk into this room, you see a small chest in the corner, a black chest to be specific. Um, and you see over to the right of you, like I said, the one chair and a small what this be called a book stand. Just like
Bookshelf.
a small table, um, with like 3 or 4 books. Looks to be like a history of Hogwarts. Um, that you see. But you can definitely tell that this room has not been entered in a while. You can see dust kind of settling. Dust has completely covered this one chair in the middle of the not middle of the room, but on the in the back of the room. The portrait that Dumbledore is completely filled with dust. You could literally run your finger across this table, making a line through the dust on your finger.
Okay. Do I s- do I notice any other exits?
No,
Like any other way that you might get in or out of this room?
no, back to the fireplace, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, Glenn would like to inspect the books first.
Huh? Um, you don't really see. I'm not gonna go over specific titles because it's not really title worthy. But you just see like just a few specific, not specific, just a few kind of like things about it. It's basically just books on Hogwarts, history of Hogwarts history, and just a few other books about just kind of the years of Hogwarts and the things that's happened here about how Quidditch has been a big thing for students to kind of what's the word? Do
So is it like as if it was written by somebody like who went to Hogwarts and like has
no,
left, or as if like a teacher wrote it about like, oh, this are like this house
they're
won
not
this for this year.
they're not really diary books. This isn't like journals or anything. It's
Okay.
more just like textbooks in a sense of
So
like
textbooks about Hogwarts. So like
yeah,
somebody left and like
just
it's a
never
professional author
yeah yeah yeah
basically.
yeah yeah. It's not really a journal or anything.
Okay. Can I tell how old they are?
You could tell the history of Hogwarts is probably like shit.
Hogwarts has been around for thousands of years, if that helps you at
Yeah,
all.
like 1,000 years old, maybe. I mean, that's just a rough guesstimate. You can tell that the pages on the books are very. You know how like you have a book for a long time, and like the pages start to like turn like that brown color, almost.
Yeah. So these
Yeah.
are magic
Um.
books, so it really must be old. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Okay. Well, Glenn is going to very carefully just like sort through them basically. Um, and she's probably gonna leave the Hogwarts the History book here
Okay.
and pick up the other ones to take with her, and then um look at this small black chest over in the corner.
As you look at it, you can see that there is a giant padlock on the front.
Okay, I'm gonna like take it and like rattle it with my hand and see if it just comes loose.
It does not.
Okay, I would like to attempt Alohomora.
You can for sure do it. You do not have to roll for that one since that is a first year spell. And you are a third year. You kneel down to this giant padlock on the front and kind of like you said, try to rattle it. And when you see that it's not yanking loose, you pull your wand and cast Aloha More with a soft purple glow at the tip of your wand, lighting up this room just a tad. Um, and you cast it, and the lock kind of takes like you can tell there's like a lot of like locking mechanisms on this lock of like it takes like maybe like 5 seconds or so, maybe 10 to kind of just you can hear like a lot of like internal like mechanisms inside of the lock unlocking before it finally clicks open. You take the lock off and I'm guessing you open the chest.
Um, yes, I want to kind of like listen
Stand
to
back.
see if I hear anything else. Yeah, like
You do
is
not.
anything moving?
No, no, I know nothing's moving as you open this chest. You can see like it kind of the chest opens up as you kind of like stand back just a tad to make sure nothing pops out at you. But you can see like the chest kind of raises up a bit. Like there's like it's almost like a chest inside a chest inside a chest inside a chest. Um, as like the opening kind of comes up, and as you take a look inside, there's not much in here. Well, not much. There's not anything at all in here. Sorry. But like you can see the dust. You can see like the weird thing about this chest though is that like it almost magically seems to like be a lot deeper than like the external of this. Like if you're looking at this chest, you can see like it goes down to like the floor or whatever. But looking inside of it, you can see like it goes down pretty far, way deeper than the ground, of course. But you can tell this chest isn't built into the ground or anything, so it's magical.
Ooh. Am I capable of picking it up? Like how big of a chest is it?
It's this chest is like this isn't like a chest you can like pick up and like it's. I mean, you can attempt to pick it up, but it is a pretty big chest. I don't know like dimensions or anything, but like you see,
Trying to find pictures, I'm sorry.
you see my AC unit over there.
Yeah.
It's probably just like that big right there. See where my hand is? It's probably like a little bit taller, that big right there. You got it?
Sure.
I don't know, like it's like it's like a little bit bigger than this right here. What'd you send?
A picture with a table for size reference
Yes, that is. Thank you. That is exactly what I'm thinking. Thank you.
or slightly smaller.
I'd say the first one's probably the more accurate.
Okay. Okay. Well, I won't ask you for specifics on dimensions right now. That can be a a later thing.
Of course.
But I would like to cast Reducio on it.
Okay. Cast Reducio, and I'm guessing put it in your pocket.
Yes.
Nice. So you kind of cast Reducio, and it kind of spins and shrinks down to like a little itty bitty size, pocket size chest that you put into your pocket. Is there anything else you like to do in this room?
Um, um, no.
Okay. Um, cool.
Actually, sorry. I'm gonna take the Hogwarts book. I am gonna take the Hogwarts history with me.
We're gonna take all the books.
Yeah, yeah.
Take all the books and I'm guessing put them into your little bag or satchel, whatever you had.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing climb out of the room.
Yeah, is there any way I can like check and see if people are looking first?
Make a mind roll.
Six.
I'll say you can't tell.
Okay, well then I'm going to attempt to just climb out as unobtrusively as I can, as if I was just, wandering around the library.
You climb out, and you hear a voice as you're kind of coming out. Are you okay?
Who is it?
It's Christian.
Of course it is. Okay.
It looks like he was
Uh,
just kind of walking past and he stopped when he saw you climbing out of the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He puts a hand out to kind of help you up.
Uh, I'm gonna just like climb up without his help.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that you could go into the fireplace. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I saw something crawling back there, and so I decided I'd go and check it out. But there's not really anything back there. Um, yeah. So anyway, and then I'm gonna cast Incendio at the fireplace to relight it.
When you cast Incendio, he says, "Oh, okay. You need any help or anything?"
Um, no, I don't think so. I think I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Well, see you later. I will say there's something that you can see. You can't really see what names of these books are, but you can see Christian kind of has maybe 2 or 3 books in his like so he's facing kind of like this towards you. You can
Hmm.
see in his other arm that he's like holding some books.
Can I attempt to see what those books are?
You can roll a mind roll. It's
+2. Okay. Okay. That's 13.
ooh, sheesh. You can see that one of the books is like basically fuck, I'm not good with names, but basically it's like the art of like wand holding in a sense. And
Wand holding?
different yeah, it's basically a book to where like where's my wand go? Oh, it's basically just a book of like swishes and flicks and like different ways you can move
Oh,
your
wand
wand and
movements
yeah,
and techniques. Okay.
yeah, technical things like that. The other is just like potion making and like a good ways to clean your cauldron and make sure it's nice and pristine. Um, and then one is just on the the book is called The Mystery of the Moon. I will
Mystery of
say
the
you can't
Moon.
really tell what exactly it's on. I think one.
Can we would Glenn have read any of these books before?
I'd say, I mean, the first two, yeah, but I don't think Glenn would be interested in the Mysteries of the Moon. Me personally,
She might have when we first discovered Christian was a werewolf.
are you bullshitting me right now?
No?
You
I
sure?
think she actually did research into it when we first saw Sean turn into a werewolf. She started like
Okay, okay. Basically, the Mystery of the Moon's book is basically it's just a book on like moon cycles and like what's a full moon versus a half moon and all that good stuff. Is
Mhm.
there a specific day like is there maybe like there's theories in there on like when specific times of the month like there's actually a full moon when there's usually not a full moon kind of like the magical references of the moon and stuff like that and how it affects the world. There's a lot of science, muggle science in here of like muggles basically there's a lot of muggle science trying to um fucking hate you Ember. Basically there's like a lot of muggle science on why this happens in magic basically for the moon. A lot of like theories and such in this book. I'm just playing, I love you. Um but yeah, that's basically it. Just like moon stuff.
Okay. Observing his choice of literature, I guess Glenn would ask, "Are you trying to get better at defense?" And then like nod to the wand
Uh
movements book.
he kind of says Hold on, let me mythic act for this one because he's facing. Uh,
Okay.
he's kind of
Would he not
walking.
turn and look back?
Yeah, he's looking like this, but like he's a little bit ahead of you as he kind of stopped and saw you looking at the coming out of the fireplace. He says, yeah, hold on. He says, yeah, I have I'm trying to get better at my wand casting, and I thought that maybe different movements and such might help. I'm not sure. Um, is there something that you think I should read in particular? I have books right
Um,
here on my shelf, right next to my desk. I have books.
y- you Christian or in-game Christian? Confused. Hold on. What?
Nano asked where'd the book come from.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I didn't know there was a bookshelf there. It's just book out of nowhere. I'm like, where the fuck did he get
Magic.
yeah,
that?
there's literally a book
Magic.
right here. Um,
Um, Glenn is going to recommend a book to Christian. Something defense related.
uh,
Something about like how to use your strengths to be
what's the name
better
of the
at
book you're gonna
defense.
recommend?
Um, turning your strengths and weaknesses into strengths.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, now you know how hard it is. Coming up with bullshit book titles off the top of your head. Um,
No, no, make your strengths and weaknesses your best defense.
okay. He says is that on the second floor.
Ooh, that was way better. Thank you. And I want that one.
The strength of your weaknesses. He says is that on the second floor?
Um, well, yeah, I think. I don't
Oh,
know. You can just ask Mr. Aaron and he'll be able to help you.
okay. Uh, thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna walk off.
Hey, before you go,
Hmm.
is there anything that I could help you with?
Glenn is going to have like a contemplating look on her face. Um, well, wait, has Baz told me about the potions thing? Well, I would have seen
What
him do
potion?
the thing
Yeah,
in
I'm
front
about
of
to say you were
Neil.
there, so you would have seen that whole interaction.
Um, would you be willing to brew some potions? Not just as a favor, of course, but you know.
No, I can do it as a favor.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
do you want me to brew them? His
Um,
face lights up.
ugh. Ugh. Yeah, actually, I mean I could definitely brew them myself. I just don't have time, you know.
No, no, totally. You're like the the best witch in our class. Um, yeah, but I could definitely brew them if that's what you want. Is there any specific potions that I should be brewing?
Well, I do, but I need to I have a list in my room, so I'm gonna get the list and then I'll get back to you.
Okay,
If
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, no problem. You can just let me know, and I will. Is there a specific time I should finish it up, or um, do you need them
How
in a
about
specific
hey
time?
hey 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 how about I get back to you in the morning?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no
But yeah,
problem.
you should go and find that book. I think it would be very useful for you.
Okay. And you can see Christian kind of gets the book in his hands. Um, can you make a? I'll give. I'm not going to tell you what, but you'll know afterwards. Would you rather roll body or mind?
Mind.
Okay.
Why would you even ask? My
Because maybe
body
you
is
prefer
negative.
something else, Glenn.
My body is a negative modifier. No. Okay. For what? IDK. 12.
12. You can see as you kind of go right, Christian also like as you kind of guys stand up, you're like you guys are facing each other, so Christian has to go and turn around to go back upstairs, and you guys do that thing like you go to walk the same way.
Why? Again.
He says, "I'll go left, you go right." And then he uh goes and turns around, or he goes and goes left as you go right. He says, "See ya. Thank you for the book recommendation, by the way."
Yeah, Glenn won't respond anymore. She's just
And he
on her
just
way.
walks off upstairs. Um, as you leave the library, is there anything specific you'd like to do next, or anywhere you'd like to go?
Um, what was the last thing did we ever get dinner?
Yeah, I think you did. It's around almost 9:30 right now, so I would think so.
Okay, well, Glenn is going to
And I would say curfew's at 9:30. It's probably right around 9.
then Glenn's just gonna go back to her room because she has some things to inspect before meditating.
Gotcha. We're gonna just rewind time back to around like 8:30 or so. Where would Liv Hollyheart be? Her hip swinging Hufflepuff.
um, um, that's a good question. Hmm. Hmm. Probably. Um. I'm gonna say she's practicing her flying.
Practicing her flying. And you are just kind of out flying around the castle.
Mainly in the Quidditch pitch field thing, but also like sometimes around the castle. Like always coming back to the Quidditch pitch before
Gotcha.
going out around.
1 second here. Let me get the
One.
ambiance. I need to stop doing that. I had it here. Maybe I actually don't have it saved. 1 second. Shit. There we go. Nice. Um as you're flying around the castle, you said you were kind of just sticking around the Quidditch fields, right?
Yes.
Um and you're just kind of flying through. It's a beautiful night. You can see um a lot of the Scottish Highlands from here. You can see as you kind of do you fly up high?
Yes.
Okay. You fly up and you kind of see, the vast Hogwarts from the Quidditch field, the big and beautiful castle, but you can also see Hogsmeade off in the distance and the huge forest that stretches for miles and miles around you. But you can also see in the distance maybe small villages here and there, kind of spotting up around this forest and past the Black Lake and just on and on. You can see just trees of beautiful green as you kind of float up into the night sky. Um, is there anything specific you'd be looking for, or are you just kind of looking to get better on your room?
Just kind of looking to get better on my broom because when I was flying with Christian, I didn't really fly that well. So, want to
You're
be
not
ready for
looking
the.
to get stuck up again or overdid again.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
be.
body roll with advantage because you were also a Quidditch player.
Not the body roll. Okay, you said with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. I forgot to get my dice out.
It's okay,
I
dude.
want um um let me do that. I can't say 1 second because I know what you're gonna say, so I will not
I
say
won't
that.
say it, but Aaron might.
I know what someone's gonna say. Okay. Okay. So that was a body roll with advantage, correct?
Yes.
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's a 2.
Um, as you're flying, that's your advantage, the 2?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 3 and I have a -2. Isn't that crazy?
Sheesh. Okay.
I should have rolled that high.
You kind of, you're flying, down, and this is a windy night, as you're kind of on your broom. You kind of fly down a little bit as you're kind of, finishing up your rounds around the castle and such. And as you're kind of coming down, and floating down towards the ground, um, the wind is super strong. I'm gonna need a body saving throw.
Oh my
Not a
god.
saving throw.
Not the saving
Oh,
throw.
no, she's gonna break a bone.
Yeah, I am. Literally. Because that's a 4.
As you fall down, as you're coming down, the wind is super strong, kind of pushing you and tugging you each way. Um, maybe 12 feet off the ground as you're coming down. Um, you as you're going down, would you kind of as you fall off of your broom and are going towards the ground, would you try to put your hands out to stop yourself?
Um,
Because you have fallen off of your broom at this point with the wind kind of pushing you and tugging you each way. Like I said, you're about 12 feet off of the ground.
yeah. Um, um, I feel like she would trying to be getting her wand out
Okay.
to try and like stop her fall with magic.
Okay. As you're kind of in the minute trying to reach for your wand in your your pocket, um you hit the ground um feet first, and your ankle just kind of rolls. Um
Oh,
as you kind of hit the ground as you're not able to reach your wand in time, and you're actually going to take a condition.
okay. Wait. Sorry, my mom asked if she could have some of my ice cream. What?
All right.
Repeat that last part.
You're
After
actually going to you kind
after
of
the
as
ankle.
you're going to call your ankle kind of rolls and can't really tell if it snaps or if it's broken,
Okay.
but you kind of fall down and you're going to take a condition. You're going to take the injured condition.
You know what that is? Like -2 to body. That makes a -4.
Yes.
Right. Excellent.
Um,
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Thanks, Christian.
You kind of sit here with your holding your ankle in the middle of the Quidditch field, nobody around at all. Um, you're gonna need somebody to help you get back up to the castle. Is there anybody that you send a message off to help? As you can feel the wind getting colder as you're sitting in the middle of the Quidditch field by yourself with almost maybe a broken ankle.
Um, 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 I'm gonna roll to see who she calls. I'm gonna do okay. um, about that, Aaron. I'm gonna do, I think, odds, Christian, even, Xandria. That is a 12, but, as Aaron mentioned, I'm gonna go with Christian. I lied.
Okay. You send this message off. What are you writing? It's like your ankle is like throbbing. As you're
Um,
trying to write this message, what do you put?
help in all caps.
Do you say where you're at?
Yeah, Quidditch field, maybe broken ankle.
Gotcha.
Come quick.
Um, maybe you sit there for what feels like to be like 10, 15 minutes, maybe. But is in actuality like only like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe. But the as you're sitting here, sitting in the middle of this field, you're I'm guessing holding your ankle and it's just completely just throbbing. You can definitely tell something. You can't, like I said, you can't tell if you just rolled it or if you broke it, but definitely something is wrong.
Mhm.
Um, Moments later, you can hear just this like almost like a whistle. As Christian kind of comes just soaring through the sky on his broom. Um, you can see Christian live is from like just in the distance as he kind of comes down straight towards you and jumps off of his broom and runs towards you. Hey, what's wrong? What happened?
I I fell off my broom and I hurt
Uh,
my ankle. It hurts really badly.
um, yeah, fucking, we need to get you to the nurse, in the infirmary. Uh, do you think you can, um, stand or you need help?
I think I'm gonna need help.
Okay, you mind if I grab your arm and put you over?
Can
Nice,
you,
that's beautiful.
can you give me a moment? I'm okay.
Say, is
Okay.
this dude gonna seriously be like fireman carry?
Fire,
You gotta remember,
fireman carry the
Christian
lift.
is a werewolf, so he has the
Is a
strength to
werewolf.
do it.
No, it's just like this is the girl you're into. You're gonna be like
Yeah.
throw her over your shoulder and run
That's
instead of be like bridal carry.
Yeah.
that's what I was. That's why I'm laughing, cause he's like literally. I'm like, I have it in my notes that like he's like after the break, he's like into. It's clear that he's into live, and now he's gonna fireman carry her.
Drops her, just throws her too far back.
um,
Sorry.
sorry, I get my composure.
I mean,
Um,
he asked to grab your arm, so if you want to say no, I'd rather you pick me up, then you can say that.
true.
I want to ask for that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Get it together.
You know what? Hold on. Let me put this down to a roll. Hold on.
Breaks her
On
other
evens,
leg.
I'm gonna roll a d20. On evens, Christian will pick you up, bridal carry. On odds, he'll put you over his shoulder. Okay, that's an 8.
Nice.
I forgot which was which.
That's bridal
Ooh,
That's
carry.
even.
Oh,
Bridal
phew.
carry. He says, he kind of goes and like kind of tries to like scoop his arms under and puts his arm on your back. He says, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And he kind of picks you up, as you can tell, very much without any issue at all. He says, where's your broom, by the way?
Uh, where is my broom?
Make a mind roll.
Right. I still owe Glenn for that broom.
No, you don't. You gave me money back.
I didn't yet.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Not yet. It's cocked. Oh, that's real bad. That's a 4.
So you don't see it anywhere on the field. Christian says, I'm actually gonna get Christian to roll as he's like looking to look around too, but he's actually gonna roll with a disadvantage because he's not too worried about your broom right now. He's more worried about you. So,
Aww.
but he's gonna roll a disadvantage for this mind roll. Thanks. That's a 7 and a 4. So he says, I don't see your broom. Uh, maybe we should just get you to the infirmary and worry about it later.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can use my broom next Quidditch match, and I'll sit out.
No, it's okay. I'll find it.
Okay. And he kind of slowly picks you up, and he starts walking off of the Quidditch field, towards the castle. He says, "Why are you out here by yourself?
I was practicing.
Liv, it's fall. The winds are pretty strong around this time."
Well, I mean, it's not a hurricane.
Yeah, but just you I don't know if it'd be a good idea to be out here practicing by yourself. You know, anything is out. I mean, the Forbidden Forest is literally over there.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
could
where
have happened.
Alistair is.
Yeah, but anything could have happened. You know.
I'll bring someone next time.
Okay. And he starts walking up the steps towards the castle. Um, is there anything specific you would say to him on the way there, or you would just kind of be quiet?
Just kind of be quiet, I think. I think she's very much in pain.
Okay.
Conversation's not
And you
not
can
it.
see as he's starting to carry you, his face is starting to get red. Not like he's tired, but he's nervous. Um, and you guys you guys get to the like door. You guys walk through the courtyard and the door into the castle, like where the Great Hall is. He puts his back first and like kind of leans back to open the door. Um, I'm
Skills.
actually gonna roll a mind roll to see if he hits your head on the door at all.
Oh
So
boy.
fucked up.
Oh my
Stop.
god. Gives her a concussion on top of everything else.
Right.
Okay, he got a 9, so
Takes
no.
another condition.
Oh, God. I was
Brain
like,
damage.
She's dazed
put-
and injured.
yeah.
He puts his hand on your head to make sure that he doesn't hit your head. As you guys kind of go through the door. Or yeah, never mind. I guess he couldn't, but like
Like,
he'll
How
do
many
his best.
hands?
He'll do his best to like get through the door as swiftly as possible.
He's not
Um,
just a werewolf. He's a true shapeshifter.
he's
He's
also an
oc-
alien.
He's an octopus.
Um, but
Power
he
Rangers.
goes through the door and walks you into the infirmary and up the stairs. Glenn,
Yes.
can you make a mind roll for me?
R2D. 7.
I'll give you a choice. As you're walking down the halls and you're kind of walking past, as you're walking towards your dorm room, you see Christian and Liv. As Christian has Liv in his arms, walking towards the infirmary. Do you stop to say anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I do.
Uh, you guys, they're like he's walking up the steps as you're coming down the steps. He says, "Hey, Liv.
Huh?
I mean, hey, Glenn. Sorry, I said Liv. Hey, Glenn.
Hi. Liv? Are you okay?
Wait, wait. I was drinking milk. I gotta get the tail for voice up. I'm not really. I hurt my ankle really badly.
Oh my god.
And you can see her ankles like a blue color.
How did you do this? What happened? What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything. She fell. She called me to come help, and I have been just carried her back and carrying to the. I didn't do anything. I'm carrying her to the infirmary. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, dang it. Do we know any healing spells at all? Uh, I'll cast. I'll get out like I don't know, my tie, and then I'll cast like Glacius on it or something to like cool it down, and then like wrap it around her ankle.
okay. And I would say is she kind of even touches it, Liv. Like not excruciating pain, but it stings a bit. As she kind
Ow!
of wraps it around, but then the kind of cold part of it um soothes it just a tad after the sting. It's like icy hot.
I see. Okay.
Um,
Um, well,
it's
okay,
wrapping.
well let's not just stand here. I'll go with you guys.
Yeah. Um, you want to lead us to the infirmary?
Yeah.
Um, as you guys kind of get there, Glenn, I'm guessing you knock on the infirmary door.
Yeah. Real loud. Attention grabbing.
You can see just a moment like a shift, like you can hear like something fall in the infirmary, like inside, and then moments later, Nurse Greenfield pokes his head out. Hey, what's oh, Glenn and Christian and Liv? What's going on?
There's something wrong with her ankle. We think it might be
Uh,
broken.
yeah, come on in. And he opens the door for you. Christian, you can set her on the bed. Christian kind of looks at you. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna set you down as gently as possible. Okay."
Thank you.
And he just lays you down on one of the beds in the infirmary and steps back. Um, Professor Greenfield kind of sits in like that little chair that doctors like sit on, like just swivel around on. Um, he sits on one of those. It's basically a rolly chair. He sits on a little rolly chair and he um pushes himself over to the a counter and grabs like just like a potion that was sitting there and comes back. He says, what happened, Liv?
I was flying on my broom and I fell off it and I hurt my ankle.
Yeah, 1 second. he goes to like pull the just your like pants leg up just enough so he can see your ankle, and takes this green kind of vial that he has, swirls it around a bit, and just kind of pours it directly over your ankle. Um, I'm also. Have you ever had that one thing called? It's like rollabone.
Have you ever had that one thing?
Yeah, totally. One second. Don't do this to me. Damn it. Okay, hold on. He says, "Have you ever had Skelegro?"
Um,
I would say no.
do I even know what that is?
You can make a mind roll to see if you know what it is.
I kind of want to not know what it is.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
No, I don't even know what that is.
He says, "Okay, prepare yourself. This is gonna taste very vile, and it's gonna burn on the way down, but it's gonna help out a lot."
The vial's gonna taste very vile.
And he kind of he's rolls back over to his desk, pulls like a bottle out, and it has a cork in it. He kind of pops the cork off, and you can instantly just like get like a very vile smell into your nose.
Oh,
He says, actually gets like a little shot glass he has in his office,
it's
and
a shot.
pours it into. He says, "This is gonna taste so awful, but it's gonna help so much."
Okay.
Uh, Here. Um, and you swig it down, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shot. Take the shot.
it's instantly when it hits your tongue, it tastes just like. What's a flavor that you don't like, Ember?
Me or
Like
live?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
A flavor I don't like.
Like grape stuff or cherry stuff.
I like I like grapes. I like cherries. Um.
It tastes like cauliflower.
I don't mind cauliflower.
Fuck. Prunes.
Oh, I don't like prunes.
Okay, yeah, it tastes like prunes as soon as it hits your tongue. A very kind of dry taste. And you gotta make a little face as it hits your tongue and you swallow it and it burns going down. Um, but then you kind of start to feel your leg instantly start to kind of um like straighten up a little bit. You feel like a little tingly sensation on your ankle, like almost like your ankle is asleep. Like your leg falls asleep. It feels like that, but more specifically around your ankle.
Okay.
Uh, Nurse Greenfield turns around back to Aaron and Christian and says, "I'm gonna have to keep her overnight."
Um,
Uh,
is it really that bad?
she very well broke her ankle. It's gonna take the night to heal. I have to regrow bones. Not an easy thing.
Uh, okay. And then Gwen's gonna turn to Liv and ask her, are you gonna be okay here by yourself? Do you need anything?
Yeah, Christian says, "I can stay here with you."
um.
Gwen's just gonna raise her eyebrows.
um. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be okay. Yeah. Christian can stay with me. He'll make sure I'm safe.
Oh, oh, okay.
Glenn, do you just kind of Christian looks at you, Glenn. I got this, don't worry.
Yeah, and Glenn's gonna like look between the two of them a couple times, like,
Oh, do I have my money on me?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But Glenn, before you go, um, here, and I'll give her 4 galleons.
Nice.
And Glenn will not take them. She's gonna say, what is this for?
This is for when you lent me those 4 galleons to uh for my broom that I bought. I have the money now, so I want to give the 4 galleons back to you.
Oh. Oh, well, that's really nice, but you didn't have to. It was more of like a favor. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. Here, you can have these back. It was a gift.
But I owe you.
I'm gonna sit them on the bedside table next to her bed, her hospital bed.
Nice. And you put it there, and I'm guessing after that you kind of walk out.
And say, you don't owe me anything.
Aw.
That's what friends are for.
Aw.
And then and then I'll say good night, and then like wave and
Nice. And you wave and walk out. Um, Liv, as you sit there, throughout the night, um, Christian is like Nurse Greenfield, of course, stays there to not leave you. Can't leave you guys alone, of course, but he stays there, just kind of just like working throughout the night. But um, Christian is gonna constantly like just asking like, "Hey, are you okay? Does it hurt? Is there anything I can do?" Like,
I'm
um, go
I'm
ahead.
okay.
Um, and we're gonna cut from there to Sage. Sage, we're actually gonna rewind a bit. About an hour and a half before. What would Sage be up to in the castle right now?
What time is it?
It's around 8:30.
What day?
Curfew's at 9:30.
Wait,
Say what?
8:30 in the evening?
Yeah,
What the fuck happened to the day?
we left off like that when we
Oh.
left last time.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a big jump in time. I didn't even do anything.
When?
Where we left off, it was like I think we just finished classes or something, and then it was like, "What do you guys want to do?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Can you come back to me?" And then
Oh yeah, we jumped time. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Sorry.
I guess
But it is 8:30.
I don't know then. A lot of stuff I can't really do because it involves other people.
I mean, it's 8:30. You got about an hour.
No, I'm saying like they're doing other things, so like it's
Oh, okay.
doesn't.
I mean, you can wait till the
can't.
morning when you guys all meet up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. How long has it been since the Cassandra talk? Like a week?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send her a message saying, "Hey, if you want to talk about our conversation from last week, just reach out whenever you are ready, and I'll be here."
Okay.
Just like, kind of putting the ball in her court a bit, but yeah.
And you reach out. You don't get a reply. I will say that.
That's
If
fine.
you send a message
Just
out.
wanted to put it out there. Should also send just Sage know that who is in possession of the compass, by the way?
I guess that's up to everybody else. Would you guys have told? You guys would have told Sage where the compass is, right?
Not where, but like who has it, I
Or
guess.
who has it?
I think she knows that Bass has his bag and that it's in the bag right
Okay.
now. I think she would know that Bass has it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that's what I thought as a player, but I wasn't sure. So you would know. She would send a message to Baz saying that maybe she could try xylomancy on
Compass.
the compass
Okay.
tomorrow or
We're gonna cut,
something.
we're gonna cut to Baz real quick. We're gonna come back to you real quick, but we're gonna cut to Baz just real quick of you kind of coming into the courtyard on your broom with Felix. He says, "Okay, you guys land in the courtyard." He says, "Okay, I'm going to go to my room now. I'll see you tomorrow."
Then the clothing that you were wearing, and I'm just gonna head down to the Slytherin common room.
I'm not an Eminger. Oh, and you guys head off. Back over to Liz. Or you'd get this message as you come into your common room, Pass.
Okay, would I
From
also be
Liz.
getting the one from Glenn too?
Yeah, that Liv is in the hospital, but she's okay.
Okay. Baz would say, "Let's meet tomorrow with Glenn and everyone because Baz would be like, let's all do the
Yeah.
xylomancy stuff together instead of just separate, because that seems like a group thing."
Yeah.
And then to Glenn, he'd be like, "I leave for 5 minutes. What happened?"
Cut back to Liz or cut back to Sage. Sage, you get a message back from Baz saying let's meet tomorrow and
Okay.
we can all do it together. Is there anything else you'd be doing for that night?
Any games or important things coming up?
Not that you know of.
Fan, fantastic. Yes, she would send her last message of the day. To wait, are messages session locked or day locked?
Day locked.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I'm not gonna use this. Session locked. She'll send a message to Neil asking how his talk with McGonagall went about the self.
You get a message back a couple minutes later from Neil saying, "Hey, I've talked to McGonagall. It didn't go too well. I have detention with Hagrid for the next 2 weeks, but I offered to personally help the elf when he got back, so he should be back on his way to Hogwarts. And I'm sorry again."
She would send back, appreciate you making it right. Hopefully this kind of, yeah, I don't know, like, she doesn't want to lecture him too hard. She's gonna be like, just says she appreciates, him listening to
He says,
her
"Of course."
recommendation. Yes.
He says, "Of course. Do you want to meet tomorrow?
Sure.
Are you gonna invite him to the Occult Five
I was
meeting?"
just wondering. I think she'll check in with the group first.
Yeah. Check in with the group first. Gotcha.
She's really nervous about just like
Are you
inviting
gonna
to
wait
shit.
till tomorrow to send that message, or are you guys gonna?
Um.
Are you gonna send it in the morning or now? I guess.
Probably when we meet up, we'll talk about it. I'll ask
Okay.
about it, and then I'll send a message to them if they are cool with it or not. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe do send a message, say like, "Hey, like, how do we feel about this? Just let me know in the morning. Just think about
Okay.
it."
And you guys can say if you reply back or not immediately, but each of you guys will kind of receive this message as you're all getting in bed and such, wherever you're at. What will each of you say back?
Or you don't have to.
Or you don't have to respond.
I really don't. Because she said you just think about it and we can talk about it tomorrow.
Glenn will not send a response.
I think Baz would also stay silent.
He's busy.
Yeah,
Would-
Baz is in the middle of burning clothing right now in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Don't start. Don't start. Don't light the school on fire.
We already burned down the infirmary once.
Yeah.
Um,
What does the message say again?
the message basically is saying, "Hey, do we want to invite Neil to our meeting tomorrow with everyone,
Have a meeting.
or should I invite Neil?"
There's Xylomancy, study of the compass.
Oh, studying the xylomancy. Oh, the compass. Expecting xylomancy. Okay, yeah. Liv will reply back and say that she is high on pain meds. Um, and say, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Looking forward to having him join us.
That is the only message you would get back from the group. Would Sage had sent one to Christian too?
No, he's not involved in the compass stuff. Sorry, he's not. He's talked to her once and it was about werewolf shit.
Okay.
That's on YouTube. Wouldn't make any sense to Sage. Me as a player, I would love to include him, sure. But he
Yeah.
doesn't know anything about it. It's a very dangerous thing.
I feel it.
But
Is
talk
there
about
anything else you would do for that night?
probably just study.
Nice. You just kind of spend the night, cast Lumos in your room, or light a candle or something, and you study a little bit. Live. As you fall asleep and sleep for maybe like a good 3 hours, you are awoken by a sound in the infirmary.
No,
Oh,
not again.
okay.
As you kind of wake up, what are you doing? You instantly see Christian. He is fast asleep. Like
Useless.
like on his head is like leaning on your bed, but it's like at your feet. He's kind of just passed out, at the foot of your bed. But you see something. You see whisper. You hear whispers almost.
Not again.
Um, but it sounds like it's coming from outside your window, as your bed is kind of resting up against the window as light is kind of shining in. Um, you hear like something coming from outside your window. Sounds like water or splashing or something like that. And then you hear laughter after the splashing.
What?
You can choose to try to maybe get up and looking out into the window if you'd like.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
You try to just go back to sleep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
Not worth it. Not worth moving my broken ankle. No, thank you.
Gotcha. And you head back to sleep. We're actually going to take a quick 15-minute break. When we return, we will be figure out what the group is going to do about this compass and what they're going to do about Neil. But first, let me play some nice music for us. 1 second.
How many?
20 minutes.
Is 10 or is 15 good with everybody? When we do 10, 15? What does everybody want to do?
Sure.
I'm good with 10.
Sure.
10 works.
Cool. Let me put on some music. I'll put on some nice jams. 1 sec.
Aaron, I am laughing that you and I had the exact same idea.
I know.
Like, cause I was gonna be like, oh, I could make money for the group. And then you're like, money for the group?
I was
Also-
like, hey, Christian.
That's what it was. Money for the group. Okay.
Also, sorry that I keep, like, grabbing my camera. It's just whenever
I mean,
eat,
I was.
I don't want to, like, turn off my camera because I know that you've been, like, doing so much. So I'm just, like, thumbing my camera because I don't want people seeing me shove frickin' it's delicious, but butter chicken in my mouth or cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll
Butter
for
chicken
breakfast
and
too.
cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon
That
roll.
is an interesting combination of flavors.
I'm not, like, eating them together. Like, I'm just eating them, like, side by side, I guess. Like, I'll eat butter chicken for a while, drink water, hang out, and then get hungry again. Be like, cinnamon roll. So, yeah. But literally, I had the idea of, like, okay, I'm gonna talk to Christian and try to, like, cheese him out of money. And get that money for the group.
Whereas I'm like, okay, he's really good at potions. Christian might not make us roll to get potions from him. So maybe if I'm like
that's genius.
nice
And-
to him.
And then, like, Baz can sell, like, talk and try to sell it to the MacArthur twins and everything. And yeah. Because I made, like, $40 or 40 gold from them because that's a lot of money that I made.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say, Liv? Or sorry, Ember.
That's genius. Like thinking that like realizing that Christian might not make us roll if we make the potions with Christian in game. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
Christian's really good. Yeah. Okay. That's I didn't even think about that. That's actually so smart.
There are moments where Aaron and I get on the same wavelength of things,
Uh-huh.
and it's just, oh.
That's like when Baz was like, "Hey, not you." What did you say? Like taking my thing or something like that?
I was like, stealing my idea.
Yeah, I like messaged him and I was like, "No," or no, I said I have a plan, and then he told me what his plan was, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, same wavelength for real.
I escaped the police.
You
I
did. That was a cool sequence there. That chase scene.
Oh, I'm so
That's like
happy
out of a spy movie.
I was like, I have sticky shoes. I'm gonna use them. Because I was
A
like,
magic spy movie. You should write a book.
I'm working on one. I just haven't done anything for it in a
Uh-huh.
minute. Hey, I have a 3-day weekend, 3 days of work, and then another 3-day weekend. Maybe something will get
Very
done.
nice, very nice. I did start working on the race thing though a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It's kind of I don't know if you care about spoilers. Well, it's not really a spoiler because you're gonna know about it, but it's
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting it in my book.
right now I'm kind of like it's kind of like water elves almost. Like not
Ooh.
quite mermaids, but like water elves.
I'm excited for that because I
Water
haven't done
elves.
any like water races at all. I have a flying race that's like bird people. I have like wood elves. I have like an orcish type race that's very like tribal and like and then humans because there has to be humans in fantasy books because if there
Always.
isn't.
Always.
But yeah, so I'm excited to read it. Rain sent me a like living doll race, and I might not make it like a race,
Ooh.
but make it like a character that was like cursed to be a living doll type of thing.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah. But
When you get famous,
I
in
don't
this
think he
book-
meant
Huh?
to send us that.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm so
I don't
confused.
think that was.
No, that was you read that in game. You read it. You acknowledged it when it was meant to be acknowledged. Why are you being weird now?
What?
When I wrote what Christian, what are you doing? It's because
my
he had just said Liv woke up in the hospital wing because she heard a sound, and that's why I was like, Christian, what are you doing? Like in-game Christian was doing some weird stuff. That's what I was I was like
I was wondering if you were gonna see like mermaids or something if you looked outside.
Oh, I should have. I should have looked out. I want to know what it was.
I'm gonna run real fast because I'm gonna go talk to Cody real quick and just annoy him. Cause
Tee-hee.
yeah. So
What's
I'll
our
be back.
timer?
4 minutes 40.
Okay.
Okay. I'm washing. Cast iron pan.
Oi, did you just finish cooking?
I did not cook. My dad cooked
Oh,
because my parents are back now. So that means I don't have to cook anymore.
boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Was
which
it
is actually
something
really
yummy?
convenient. Yeah, it was halibut.
Ooh.
So very, very nice. It's actually really convenient on Sundays to like not have to cook because
Mhm.
it's kind of hard to cook and like be fully in session at the same time. So
Yeah.
this was easier.
I want some fish.
Yeah, fish. I tried to get salmon, but the fish guy ran out of salmon at 11 a.m. yesterday, which is
Boo.
the earliest. Usually he runs out at like 1:30 p.m. But yesterday, because it was Canada Day, he ran out at 11 a.m. Earliest he's ever run out of salmon.
That's wild.
I know.
How do you run out of food that early?
I guess people are crazy on Canada. I guess people go to the farmers market specifically on Canada Day, which makes me annoyed because that's where I do my weekly meat shopping. So can I just do my weekly shopping?
And then you guys can take all the things you want.
Yeah. That's why I didn't get salmon. Because people were crazy and he ran out so early. So I'll get salmon next week.
I wish you good luck.
Thank
And I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry for your salmon loss.
Thank you. Very
No
sad.
problem.
But the halibut was really good. And I don't even like halibut, but his halibut is so good because it's so fresh that it's actually so good.
I thought you were gonna say your dad's cooking was so good. Is what made it.
Yes. Also,
I'm
my
back.
dad's cooking is really good.
I'm back too.
Welcome back,
I
Christian.
did the wrong
The boys are back in town.
I literally ran out, like tackled Cody for a second, then just ran into the bathroom.
Nice.
Womp.
I just wanted to be annoying. For like
Ember,
5
do you want to
seconds.
know what? Ember, do you want to know what you would have seen if you looked out the window?
Yeah, I do. I do want to know.
I actually wouldn't have seen anything. It's more of what you would have heard.
That's great.
What it was. Do you guys know what ghost echoes are? Like
Not
Would it
really.
have been the girl drowning?
Like yeah,
No.
Oh my god.
or like memory
I'm
echoes.
glad you didn't go. That's
Yeah,
so depressing.
same.
You'd have bad dreams all night.
Yeah, for real. So glad. Get it? Halibut. Halibut. Oh.
I just spilled butter chicken rice down me. Oh no.
Good
No.
job.
At least you didn't spill something on your keyboard like something else. Somebody
Oh
else.
my gosh.
Wow.
I'm
Aaron,
just.
for your birthday, I'm giving you like a sippy cup.
I just came here for a good time, and I'm feeling attacked. Honestly.
Good.
Yeah.
So does your keyboard and your
Wait, that's
headset.
how I feel every Sunday. That's how I feel every Sunday.
Oh, oof. I was like, is Hunter here? What's going on?
Last night, just Hunter's audio coming through. Like, Hunter, what are you watching?
And then I'm pretty sure he was playing a video game we've heard before that was like, oh, what's going on?
Wait, what? Everything okay?
This coffee is so good.
Okay.
I can't wait to like fix my hair.
That's not cool. How do I? The quality is crap now.
What is?
I'm trying to resize a GIF or like crop a GIF, and the program that I'm using just like made the quality like
Is it real crunchy?
20 times. Yeah, it looks like it's got like a filter over it, like a grid filter.
Oh no.
It's so weird.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not awful, but compared
I-
to how it was, it's like,
I just use the GIFs that like are in the GIF keyboard, and some of them can be real weird.
yeah. I mean, I made this one. I made this GIF, and I want to use it as a profile picture.
Oh.
But like it needs to be smaller. And apparently I cannot make it smaller without also compromising on the quality for some reason.
Oh, weird. Oh, I accidentally closed business stream. I haven't checked the playlist today.
But me
I
either.
haven't listened to the playlist today. I
Was
can't
listening
listen
to
to
it
the
while I was
playlist.
showering, because I listen to musical showering, and I got jump scared by Power Rangers the other day. Because
I
it was like
can't.
lo-fi, like Studio Ghibli music, and then it was just like, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, yes.
Oh, hey, Starbender.
We got some good ones on here today.
Let's see. I haven't listened to it. I would have listened to it when I was driving, but I can't listen to it when my parents.
Oh, Forever by Fora, such a good one. Highly recommend. Number 41, such a good one.
Number 41.
That is honestly one of my
Forever
favorite
by
songs.
Fora.
Yeah.
Put an okay curly song on there.
I think you guys would like that one.
Oh, you guys, Aaron probably will, more than anyone else, will probably like the Lady Gaga Doreen Electra replay remix. It's really good.
Mm.
I have
Oh,
never listened to Adore by Cashmere Cat and Ariana Grande in my life.
So then Kayla.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Spotify sometimes
I
just
like it.
lies.
Oh,
You
Caroline.
said what?
Sometimes
been
the
a while,
Spotify
though.
thing just lies.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought Chinchilla to the playlist, but it's a song of hers I have not heard. Oh, weird. I see my face.
Oh, sorry. I thought we
I
were
was
back and we
looking
were
down.
not.
Whatever.
So that's timer set to like die. I want to reset it, but
Donna Summers. Cody has that album, Aaron.
I love it.
Oh, I brought Etta James onto the playlist.
Such a vibe.
Oh, he dead. They're great. It makes me so happy whenever I get like a message from one of you guys being like, this weird song that I like, you guys like also. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
I
I'm just waiting
actually
for you.
think
Or go ahead.
I actually think that Colton, your taste, your music taste, I think is the closest to mine because we share like a lot of songs.
Yeah, and you seem to really like a lot of my like weird music that I like. 'Cause
Yeah,
I listen
yeah.
to things that are all over the place, or just like a random artist that no one's ever really heard of, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, I really like this one. Yeah, I feel like we have like anyone's music taste is the closest to mine. I think it's like yours.
Ooh, Liz has a song that I really like. Karma by Greek. That's a good song.
Oh.
It's a I think Liz Ember has brought the Celtic women onto the playlist like every day since
Oh,
she
but
has
because of
joined.
you, Kelly Clarkson.
I listen to, so my dad's really picky about music. So Celtic Women is one of the things that we listen to when like I'm driving and he's in the car, because like he doesn't mind Celtic Women, so that's why it's on there all the time.
Okay. There's honestly, like, this is probably the most, like, us standalone playlist because there's only one song that 3 people are on.
Oh. What song is it?
It is Adore, Cashmere Cat, and Ariana Grande. It's you, Christian, and Aaron.
Me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
I've
probably
never
listened to it
listened to
a
that
while
song.
ago. Because I listened to this a long time ago.
I've never listened to this song in my life.
Press
Like, I
play.
do not remember it.
Press play.
I brought Flowers by Miley Cyrus onto the playlist.
I can buy myself flowers.
I guess she's releasing like a second version of this album, Cody was saying. So I'm kind of excited for it.
Mm.
Yeah, I've never listened to this song in my life.
Okay, so it's just me then.
I don't know why it's on there.
Listened to it before, but it's funny that it didn't put me on there.
Yeah.
I've seen that a couple times. There'll be like
That-
songs I've listened to, and then it's like, no, you didn't listen to it, but everyone else did.
that it's like that for me for Russian Roulette by Red Velvet. It's just Aaron, but I've listened to that song. I literally have it downloaded. So I listened to that song. It's in one of my K-pop playlists, and it's like, nope, you don't. So thanks. There's a song called Honda Civic. Oh, there's like a bunch of Celtic woman songs on there. My bad.
I'm just waiting for the day that one of you like messages me and it's like, "Yo, that trap song, that really rap song that was on the playlist, I
I
really like."
don't know what trap is.
No, not the one for today. I'm just saying like one of these times, I'm waiting for somebody to message me and be like, "Yo, that like absolutely hood song that you have on the playlist, I loved it."
Do you want a good like Chinese rap song, Christian?
Yes.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Let me get the link for it.
But number 41 though, I think you guys would really like. It's more of you guys' style.
Alright. I'm posting it in music. It's called Bijin from Chimina. It's really good.
Aaron Didi said, did somebody say K-pop?
My Discord is
Yes.
not letting me send things right now for
Me
some
and
reason.
Ember are the K-pop fans.
Oh, Didi. I mean, Ember. Didi was. We were all chilling in the gaming chat last night, and she was saying how she just got a new level in Genshin Impact.
Oh yes. Oh.
We were like, "You're
I
lucky."
haven't
Ember isn't
played
here."
Genshin in a bit because I finished the main storyline and I'm caught up with the main storyline, so now I'm waiting for the new version 3.8 to come out.
Did you get to the Ice World yet?
The Ice World, Dragon Spine, I got there a really long time ago, Christian.
Nice.
It's one of like the first few places you go to.
I'm
Nice.
still in the first village.
I haven't played. I honestly haven't played it, but I just thought there would be an Ice World. So.
I knew he was bullshitting. I fucking knew it. I was like, he's just saying something. I was like expecting to be like, yes, or like, what? That doesn't exist.
You're welcome. Oh man. Are you guys ready?
Need to have a breakdown.
I feel it.
Whenever you're ready, Christian, so that our shit is in the right place when I go back to live.
Oh! G-Idol! Blackpink! Oh my god!
Oh, is Didi talking about K-pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
G-Idol, CL, Blackpink, NCT 127, Epic High, Dawn, and
What's that from
I don't know
Dive?
how to pronounce this. Uh,
Dawn as in
Hyuna.
Hyuna Dawn?
Yeah, Dawn and Hana.
I love them too.
The ping pong
Ping
song.
pong. LOVE.
Play the ping pong.
I will say my biggest interaction with K-pop is when I go to this teriyaki restaurant that was by my old house. The lady, she's this older Korean woman, and she always had K-pop like music videos playing, and I would just sit there like waiting for my food, like watching the music videos. And like one day she just walked out and she goes, "They're all so hot, aren't they?"
Real.
This woman's like a 60-year-old Korean lady being like, "They're all so hot, aren't they?"
She recognizes, she knows. She's
Oh,
like, I'm old, but I have eyes.
yeah.
So, G Idol, CL, of course, Blackpink. I'm not the biggest NCT fan, or even Epic High. I like some of their. I mean, like if I hear their music, I like it, but I've never been like, I don't actively go out of my way to find their stuff.
Yeah, I listen to more BTS.
I do love Dawn and Hyuna though. I also like the our Kyopos. So I like Jesse and Eric Nam.
Aaron,
Huh?
have you listened to J Hope's and J Cole's song?
J Hope and J Cole.
Yeah, they did a song together.
AJ.
No.
Okay. I just thought that maybe mixing my world with your world, but never mind.
J Hope on the street with J Cole. No, actually.
Yes. Makes it a little bit of my world with yours.
She just have never listened to BTS before. Yes, you have, just not actively.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere on the internet without hearing a BTS song.
Yeah.
Even
It's
I've
all over
heard
Fortnite
BTS.
too.
Smooth
Yeah.
like butter, like a criminal undercover.
Go ahead, Ember.
That's it. I just wanted them. I just wanted
Are
to
you
know.
guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One second.
Child crying.
Did a thing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
Cute.
When you talk, that's so cool.
Wait. Do it
You didn't
again.
know that? It's been doing it the whole time.
It lights up. No, it didn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
It has been doing it the whole time.
Not
I
at the
have
beginning.
not had stream up the entire time.
I had
It's
stream up at the
doing it.
beginning.
For a while, for a bit.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a bit.
I just got a random DM from someone saying, "Let me help you."
Just say no.
No, I'm okay.
It's been lighting up
I'm
the
good,
whole time?
thanks. Not the very beginning, because I changed my profile picture and I saw it happen in the stream.
Huh?
So
Not-
maybe like
not the very
virtually the beginning, but
it was like, but it was up for a bit.
Have not had the stream up for most.
Wait,
of
I'm
it.
confused. What happened?
The light up avatars.
Yeah. I added them within like the first like 10-15 minutes.
Ah.
yeah, so that
Fast.
checks out.
It was just kind of slowly adding them because we had to be on the live screen for me to adjust it, and I couldn't do it while we were on BRB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love our names on the bottom. They look so good.
Yeah, I
That
love
one was
the
during
name
last session, too.
actors. They're so
No, I know that
cute.
was, but I'm just saying that they look really good because I don't think we ever made a comment about them.
I did.
She
I
did, she
commented
did.
about it in the Twitch chat. But they're so cute. I love them. So pretty. And I love the lighting up avatars.
Alrighty.
Ravenclaw. Well done, Ravenclaw. That was for you, Sage.
I know.
Sorry, Liz, Elizabeth.
No, it's fine. I am Liv. I am Sage. I am Liz.
You're everyone.
This is
I'm
life.
every woman. It's all in her.
One time I was listening to the our blend playlist thing in the car, and I was hearing a song, and I was like, "Oh, whose song is this?" And then I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh, this is Glenn's song." And I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Okay. Everyone ready to begin?
Ready. Exercise.
Stop. Is there
I will not ever.
Ember, are you ready?
Yes.
And last but not least, Gamer Liz, are you ready?
Oh, hit him one time with the.
My name is Liz. I am a gamer.
Gamer Liz.
And I think
She did just
she's
say
done.
You die?
that something like
Okay, we'll
chat
come back.
company, chat
Yeah, it's
company
all right. It's all right. We'll come back.
Yeah.
show up unexpectedly.
We'll just go ahead and begin here while she's gone.
What's the ASMR?
Hello, my name is Christian. We are playing.
I hate it.
Hey, I think I'm gonna be out. Let me go. I got somewhere to be.
All right. As we begin back, another day sets on Hogwarts as you guys begin again. Um, each of you wake up in your common room except for Liv. She wakes up in the infirmary, and you all start your day. Glenn meditating, Baz getting, I'm pretty sure all of his practicing some spells and magic before classes start, and Liv waking up in sage journaling, and Liv waking up in the infirmary, as Christian is passed out at the foot of your bed.
Like a dog.
Like a dog, yes.
He's a dog.
It's there, but he's kind of like, it's not like he's like laying on your bed. It's more of like he's like sitting in a chair, but like his head is resting on your bed. As each of you begin, we're actually gonna start with Liv here. Liv, as you kind of wake up, like I said, you see Christian kind of sitting at the foot of your bed. Professor Greenfield kind of just is he's like over as you kind of wake up and open your eyes. See Nurse Greenfield is kind of like on the other side of the infirmary, just like tidying stuff up, sweeping and such. Then he kind of looks over back to you and sees you're awake. He says, "Oh, hello, Liv. How are you feeling?"
How am I feeling? Am I
You are
feeling better?
feeling a lot better.
Do
You
I
kind
still
of,
have condition?
you do not. Your condition is taken away.
Yeah.
You feel your kind of, do you like wiggle your leg a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. You wiggle your leg a little bit and you can no longer feel the pain anymore. Seems like you have made a full recovery.
Yay! Woo.
um Go ahead.
The pain's gone. I feel good now.
Great,
Much
great.
better.
Well, that's amazing. That's exactly what the Skilligro was going to do. It tastes like piss, but it works like magic. Um, you or go ahead.
Said
What are you
not the
saying?
piss. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Um, what piss tastes like? Um, you see, you see, fuck, Christian. Thank you. My own name. God.
Planked on his own name.
No, he
Oh,
shouldn't. No.
You see Christian at the foot of your bed, kind of wake up. And he wipes his mouth a little bit. He says, "Oh, Liv, how are you feeling?"
I feel so much better.
Uh, sorry, I've kind of fell asleep here. I probably should have went and slept on a different bed, but I just passed out. Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you for
Um,
staying with me.
of course. You wanna get out of here and go down to the Great Hall?
I'll look through Nurse Greenfield. Am I good to go?
Yep, you're good to go, Liv. You can leave at any time.
Awesome, thank you.
Of
Then
course.
yeah, let's head to the Great Hall.
And he says, I will see you both later. Liv, please let me know if you have any more complications with your ankle or if you need anything else. I'm always here to help. Help is
Thank you.
given at Hogwarts for those who ask.
Thank you. I will definitely
Lie.
come back if it hurts again.
Of
It's a
course.
You've asked
fucking
multiple
lie.
times.
Yeah.
Um, and you head off with Christian as you guys walk down the steps. I'm not gonna go through each of you guys' morning routine because we've done that a million times already. But you all kind of meet in the Great Hall for breakfast. I probably do parallel stuff and then AFK and then I can be reached via message. Okay, cool. You all meet in the Great Hall. I'm pretty sure Glenn and Baz and Sage are already there. At the Ravenclaw table as Liv and Christian enter the Great Hall. What sort of conversations will be going on here as Liv and Christian kind of walk up to the Ravenclaw table?
I feel like Baz would be looking through the morning newspaper to see what it's been written about what happened
Okay.
at Ollivanders.
Would you be subscribed to the Daily Prophet, good sir? I know Glenn is, but would you be, since Glenn is?
Probably, yeah, because, I mean, he's
Okay.
part of the wizarding world, so.
Sorry, I had to burp.
Okay. Okay,
No.
Christian.
Sorry. You guys head off toward, or bring it back in. You guys are at the Ravenclaw table and are sitting down and such, but you guys are talking and such, and the Daily Prophet is delivered via owl to you, Baz, as you kind of catch it up out of the air. On the front page, it says, "Break in at Ollivanders." And
Uh-oh.
there's like a picture of Ollivander outside the store. And he says, there's like in quotation marks, of like what he says. Basically, Ollivander's like, "I don't know what happened to my shop. Maybe it was dog wizards. Maybe it was hooligans. I don't know.
Hey,
I
we
do
didn't
want."
do the damage. That was the auras. They blew the door up. I just made it smoky.
um, and you all would see this. I guess are you all kind of huddled around Bass as you guys as he's reading this Daily Prophet?
Hey, buddy, what'd you do last night?
Baz would just be like, so we are going to be talking about the compass star, about some. Baz isn't gonna say compass stuff. He's gonna be like, we need to talk about a couple things. Folding the newspaper closed real quick, just like,
And I would say
What did you
Christian and Liv
do?
kind of Christian and Liv, you guys we'd be walking up at this point. Christian looks at you, Liv, like, do you want me to come with or should I go sit at the Hufflepuff table?
Be like, come on, come join us.
Oh boy.
You sure?
Oh boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I don't think they like me much.
I think they just need to hang out with you more to
I
like.
definitely do not. Glenn specifically said that she did not want to hang out with me. You remember I tried to go and hang out with her, and then she said she doesn't really like me, and she walked off.
Baz is gonna be like, Christian, come here, come sit by me.
Yeah.
No, never mind then.
Baz!
And I go sit. He goes very like he's trying to suss you guys out. Like, am I about to get jumped? Type stuff. But he goes and sits down
Glenn's
next
actually gonna
to Baz.
scoot over, so he sits between Glenn and Baz.
What the fuck? Yeah, he definitely's like, he like sits down like this, like, um, uh, hey guys, what's up? What's going on?
Baz
So
is
you're
just gonna have the big mischievous smile on, just like.
right. So you remember the conversation we had last night in the library?
Yeah, about the books.
About the potions, actually.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to let
They just
Baz
there.
here talk to you about that for a little bit.
So
We had an
there-
idea.
There's a couple potions, and I thought that all of us could go into business together, selling potions to the MacArthur twins.
Really?
Yes.
You guys want me to help?
Well, you are the best in our year at potions.
He like gets super red, and he's like trying to hold back like a smile. He's like, yeah,
It,
yeah, I am. Where are we gonna get the ingredients for the potions? I can
Don't worry
only.
about that.
I have that under control.
You sure? I mean, they're pretty expensive in Hogsmeade. I just facts. But I just um.
Go ahead,
He
get it
says,
out.
uh,
He's like, finally!
but he says, I usually get it from Professor Blackstone's pantry, but when he allows me to go in there, but lately he's hasn't been letting me go in there, and they're pretty expensive at Hogsmeade.
I can try
Like
to
we
talk.
said,
Christian, it's
Yeah.
me. Money isn't a problem.
You sure? I mean, I just don't want to. If you say so, then well,
Look.
yeah, we can do it. But
You make the potions, we'll sell the potions.
right? We could even find you a spot that you could make the potions.
Mm-hmm.
really,
Right? We'll give you the supplies. You just make the potions, and then we would make the split. What do you think, Baz?
70-30, because we're getting the supplies, selling them,
Oh,
and also
you're gonna
giving
pay
you
me?
the space. I mean, if you
Wait, you would have done them for free?
yeah, if you're
No,
gonna do it for free, we don't need to talk
no,
about this.
no. I mean, if you're gonna pay me, then cool. But yeah, he
Okay.
definitely was gonna do it for free until you said 70-30.
We should have gone lower.
I know, damn! 80-20.
He says, 70-30 sounds good.
Why'd you
Uh, he says, where are we gonna be making them?
Leave that to me to find, and we'll come to you when we have a place.
Okay, yeah. Professor Blackstone's class was cool, but if you have a place, then cool. Will you guys be there with me when I'm making the potions, or am I just gonna make them and then give them to you?
Maybe to start we'll be there just to see, your process, your brewing process, and
Oh, be
how
interesting
things
to
goes.
You could see like he pauses for a second, and then you can almost see like wheels in his like head are spinning. Then he says, "Hold on, um, I'll do it for free, but on one condition."
What? Uh-huh.
I would like to hang out with all of you. At least once.
That's what we're doing now.
That's it. You're going to make potions for all of us. Or I'm sorry, you're going to make potions for us to sell for free on the condition that you get to hang out with us once.
Yeah.
Wow, what a Hufflepuff. You've got a deal. And then Glenn's gonna hold out her hand.
He shakes it, and you can see
Yeah.
he's like, he feels like he's won. Like you could tell his face, like it honestly seems to him like he's won this deal. Like he's like, suckers.
Baz is gonna kind of lean behind Christian and just look at Glenn like, the fuck?
And Glenn's gonna look at him like, don't ask questions.
Okay. Just that
Uh,
friendship communication silence of, huh?
Huh?
I would rather have the money, but okay.
Right.
So did you guys well, do you guys want me to leave now or?
Yeah, so we'll get back to you on where you'll be brewing. You know, and
And with all the supplies.
yeah, we'll see you
Uh,
later.
You can stay if you want.
Well, actually, we were getting ready to go somewhere else,
Have
so
a little.
Oh,
yeah, we have something. I really need to talk to them about, and you know.
oh yeah, he kind of gets up. Oh, well, I'll see you later, Liv. Hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me and taking care of me.
Yeah, no problem. I guess I'll see you guys in class.
Yep. We'll send you a message when we're going to hang out.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. See you guys later. And Christian kind of, instead of going to the Hufflepuff table, walks out of the Great Hall. Hate you guys. Thought I was there for a second.
Why? Why would you ever?
No.
What is the fucking conversation now?
Honestly, because if you had done that, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I want to be part of the group, and it happens like that.
Yeah, I knew. If I would have said that, it wasn't gonna happen.
You would have gone better with saying like, I want to hang out with you guys like once a week or something.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that would have been
Yeah,
that would have
instead of
been
just
more.
a single time.
But I think it like out of character that would have been 10 times better. But I think for Christian, like that's enough for
That's
him.
what was in his head was like.
Yeah, he feels like he
"Right."
can connect. He only just needs one time to like for each of you guys to at least connect with something similar to him. And in his mind, that means you guys are friends.
Aw.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. That's real cute.
Uh,
What did Liz say? Baby girl.
Baby
Yeah.
girl.
He is
yeah,
so
he's
baby girl.
but what do you guys talk about?
Whew. Okay.
Baz is gonna go, should we go to the, place? Hint, hint,
Yeah,
nudge, nudge.
yeah,
Room.
because I'm very curious about things, and then I'm gonna hold up my copy of the Daily Prophet with
Baz
the
is
headline.
Baz is just gonna kind of give that, like, things happen. Because the last thing you guys knew is Baz is like, hey, I'm doing something dumb. If you don't see me tomorrow, be worried.
Mhm.
I did something bad.
Yeah!
Also, with so are we walking to the place now?
Yeah.
On the way, since in the US, I think at this time Breaking Bad would be very popular. She'd be like, "Why does it sound like you guys are from like? Have you guys been watching too much Breaking Bad? Why are we acting like we're like starting your meth lab? Like, what is happening?"
What is Breaking Bad? And what is meth?
It's a muggle drug.
You can see some Muggle boys walk past you when you say, "What is meth?" As you guys are walking,
What
they
is
kind of gave
meth?
you a look.
They needed to have these conversations.
I'm just gonna turn and look at them. Do you guys do meth?
And it's just like a second year girl. She's like, no. Do you?
Don't know what it is. And just keep walking.
I swear, these kids are getting weirder by the day.
You can't just don't ask people if they do. It's a bad thing. It's not good.
We're just gonna be brewing potions. That's all.
Yeah, in a secret location.
Just bad.
You have like a Christian's gonna get like a fucking like nickname in the school. It's like how Walter
Hell
White
yeah.
does.
Hell
Gonna
yeah.
be like
Drug dealer named.
Spider.
Brewer.
The
I don't
wo-
know.
I don't know. But you guys go, and I'm guessing you guys go down to your secret HQ.
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
gotta make sure no
God,
one's there.
detective.
I'm gonna
You-
open it.
As you approach the wall, what is it that you? What is the password as you open the door? As you unlock the wall?
Yeah, did
You
you
gotta
got
I'm
the
gonna make you
Consult
password?
say
his
it every
notes.
time.
Why? You don't make any of us say anything going into our fucking common room.
You should start.
Yeah, you should start doing riddles. Otherwise, we
Yeah.
have to sit outside the door.
Okay, that's. I can. I will. Gotcha.
Okay. Do you remember the password? If not, I have it.
You wanna say it? I'm looking for it. It's
It's
some.
Nocturnal Noctis.
Yeah, there you go. Nocturnal Noctis.
And you tap it with your wand as you, the door kind of like just goes forward and then slides open for you guys to walk in. And as you do you have magic candles?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah.
lights them
As you
when you
walk
go
in, like as you walk in, the candles instantly light themselves. As you enter the room. And you guys walk in, and the door wall kind of closes behind you.
Baz
Do you
is
want to
gonna be like,
describe the room one more time, just so we all remember kind of what it looks like in here?
yeah. So the room has like a big. I'm actually building it in The Sims. Has a big like glass
Cute.
wall that looks out into the Black Lake. There's like kind of like little divots that go out under the water a little.
It's like
If you look at,
underwater. This place is like
yeah,
you can basically underwater. Yeah.
yeah. If you look in one of the like corners, like under the water area, there's like a makeshift bed that's all messed up because that's where Baz sleeps 90% of the time is in this little room. There's like one wall that is covered in bookshelves and like a big fireplace. There's like some comfy couches, like kind of sit to talk around like by the fireplace. There's like a potion stand. It's not fully decorated yet because Baz is trying to add in things for his friends to make it also their space, but it takes time to steal shit from Hogwarts and smuggle it into a room. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. And I'm guessing you guys just go kind of sit on the couch, whatever.
Yeah. Baz is gonna be like, so I may or may not have done a thing yesterday. But should we talk about the compass first and having Neil involved?
Ants?
Glenn just looks, honestly. She has nothing to say.
So Felix and I went on a short trip yesterday. We met with a dark wizard. Just waiting to hear what's being said.
Huh?
It was one of his contacts that he knows. We met in the wand shop. We broke in. We did not cause any damage. That was the auras. They blew up a door. They cannot blame that on me. They blew up the door.
So this is what your note was about last night?
Yeah. So I was going to learn more about the magic that the eye changing, and the dark magic stuff that involves my father, and so we met
What?
with one of Felix's old contacts.
Why would
And
you go there alone with Felix?
because it was kind of a weird time to be like, hey friends, sneak along with me, we're all stressed and upset. And also, it was said to come alone, and literally a person knocked on the door and the woman away. So, yeah. Didn't die. That's a plus. Wasn't kidnapped. Another plus. Am I a criminal now?
We're on our way.
I've seen too many movies to listen to a note that says "come alone" and actually go alone.
I've never seen a movie. I don't know what those are.
We'll have to educate you.
Yeah. So I went though. Did not learn anything new. I already knew the magic was
Uh,
sacrificial magic. Uh, he gave up something. My guess is his love and compassion for humanity.
uh,
But as we were in the building, the auras knocked on the door. They asked what was going on. She teleported away. Then they blew up the door. Like, I don't know why, but they decided that that would be the way to get into a building instead of, unlocking the door.
hmm.
Yeah. Uh, so that one, not on me. I did not cause any property damage. Might have scuffed the paint when I ran up a wall. But Um, yeah, so then we went out the back. He turned into a pigeon. He's a really fat pigeon, by the way. Yeah, so Baz is gonna kind of hold up his foot and be like, I have sticky shoes. And just, like, stick it to the table and, like, lift part of the table with his shoe.
Hmm.
I'm not supposed to have them, but I have them.
The leg strength.
So, Ren... Baz is gonna be like, so then I was on the roof, I hopped down, shape-shifted into a different person, talked to the auras, and was like, I saw them run into the woods! And so they took off into the woods, and I took off going the opposite direction, giving a random address for them to go and check out, and because I'm never gonna take that form again, the clothing is already burned, and yeah. Made it away.
Are you
Almost
sure? Right? Are
crashed
you sure
through.
you haven't seen any Muggle movies?
No. Almost crashed my broom because a fat pigeon landed on the front of it and then turned into a full-grown child.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you made it out of that situation alive. In the future, we'll need to figure out a way for us to stay in better communication. Don't do this again, please.
Vaz is gonna be like, I had things sort of under control. I was ready to blow up a person or a building if needed.
At the very least, in the future, we need to be able to tell where you are once you get to the place that you're going.
Vaz is
We
the
would have had
reason air
no
tags.
idea. We
Vaz
would have
is
had
the
no idea
reason
where you
air
were.
tags were made.
Yes, yes. Can we air tag him? We stick it in the bag that's in your pants.
It will follow me wherever I go. But yeah, so that's what I got up to last night, and then we landed back at Hogwarts, snuck back into our common rooms, everything is fine. I lost a really cool outfit though. I really liked it.
I'm
Oh,
sure you'll be able to get another one, Baz.
I also smoke screened an entire room full of auras, and it was kind of fun.
Okay, well, let's not start your criminal career just yet, okay? Let's at least leave Hogwarts first. Can we graduate, please?
I've already killed someone.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, but was it illegal? It's probably illegal.
They
Self-defense?
said
Nah,
illegal.
nah. Self-defense.
There's probably the argument that there's other spells we could have done. But oh well. So about the compass.
Oh, yes, that.
Oh, and I'm also going to pull out the pin that I found while leaving Hogsmeade.
I think I missed that one. Even
And
Christian
hand
looks
it to.
mildly confused.
Okay, well then let me go back and find the picture because I saved it. Because of course I
Thank
did.
you.
I remember.
Copy,
I remember
paste
when-
there.
Yep.
I
The hand pin.
remember when I lost mine.
Uh,
Yes. There's also a drop of blood on it, so maybe don't touch that part, but depending on how things go with the compass, if you still have the energy for this, maybe we could also look at it. This is to Sage, Glenn to Sage.
Oh, what?
I'm handing you the pin
Oh,
that I
okay.
found.
Oh boy. All right, so this is gonna be mentally taxing. I see.
Sage, just a background. You're not sure if you can do it 2 times.
I've done it twice in one day. I
Yeah,
literally,
but
I have. I might need a bit of a break between, but I have in the past
yeah,
gone from Xylomancy
yeah.
to Neil's wand.
You can for sure do it twice, but like
Also,
it's gonna be
in the
pretty hard to
tournament.
do it
It'll be
after.
taxing.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
gonna take a lot.
which yeah, she was already going to be like, okay, well, I can't. I was already planning on like I can't realistically do these things back to back. What would you guys like me to focus on first?
Oh, the compass.
compass.
Okay, I mean yeah, okay.
Baz is gonna be like, let me go grab it. He's gonna go over to like where the bed is, lay on the ground and like crawl under the bed and pretty much reach up into like the box spring of the bed, pull out the bag and crawl out and be like, here you go. And like
You're
reach and pull
such
out
a
the compass.
gremlin, little like goblin.
Okay, when I lived with my father, that is where I hid like edibles and things. Was like in my box spring
That's
of my bed.
so funny.
There was also like bottles of alcohol in there too, because he doesn't like drinking.
Nice, amazing. Are you guys planning on inviting Neil?
uh,
I feel like
Question.
for this, it might be best to just do it as us and then discuss what we found with Neil after.
Can we discuss it with Christian too?
Discuss what with Christian?
You know,
Okay.
like what we're discussing with Neil. Can we just have Christian come too?
Is there any particular reason
he
why?
was with Sage would say he was with us, you know, during that fight end of
Yeah.
last year during the trials. So I mean, he's probably very confused.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wasn't with us when we got the compass.
But neither was I.
Yeah, but you know, you're one of our group. Liz. Liv, sorry.
Every time.
Uh, well, me personally, you know, it's been discussed that I am not in charge of our group actually. However, my vote is on no. But I'll leave that up to you all.
So how come we can tell Neil things but not Christian?
Yes, he signed the contract. I mean, if anything, if we are going to try to incorporate more people into this, they should have a similar contract.
So why don't we have a contract?
Because we are forced to be in this. They're choosing.
But Christian has had things happen to him too that we've been there, like that he was with us for some things.
And I'm sure Christian has lots of things that have happened to him that he hasn't told us anything about. Remember everything that happened with Theo?
Bass is just gonna kind of like point directly at Glenn, like, like same wavelength. Like, I think that if we incorporate more people, we should have to have them sign the contract. Even though he has been with us for some things, there's still certain things he hasn't let us in on, and we haven't let him in on yet.
So if he signs the contract, he can join us.
That is for us to decide on as a group. Since
I've already made my vote, but I agree with Baz. So my vote is no. and I guess I'll just start working on the contract in case we need it.
We
Okay.
just like how he would gain knowledge, we would as well, because I mean, he was missing for a while, and there's probably a lot of information on that he's probably just hasn't felt comfortable sharing.
And he'll be comfortable sharing that if we share information with him as well.
It's up for discussion. Like, we could talk to him about it. Like, if we drew up like a contract, like, hey, like, let's swap info.
Yeah, exactly. Like we would gain information from it too, I think. I think the more we share with him, the more he's willing to share with us.
Glenn's just gonna like tilt her head to the side as if to say, I hear you talking, but I've already made up my mind and my vote is no, but there are 4 other people here, so I could be outruled.
Oh no.
Don't do it. She's gonna get ostracized. Don't do it.
I don't even want to read it. I just want just let's just go. Role play.
Do it.
Role play.
Just-
Let's
okay.
go.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Christian wasn't there for that, and neither was I, so I guess I shouldn't be here for this discussion either, then, since I'm not supposed to know this stuff.
Well, that's definitely not what I said, but okay.
That's what I feel like your logic is, because I don't understand how we can trust Neil after a contract, but if Christian signs this contract, it's still not him. And by the way, I did talk to Christian about some of the stuff that we've been through and confided in him about how I felt about it. I've only told him what I know, which is none of this compass stuff. I don't understand a lot of it. I don't know a lot of it. I wasn't here for a lot of it. But the stuff I was there for, I told him. So if that means that I'm a traitor, I guess it's goodbye. And she'll turn and she'll walk out of the room.
I thought it was over. I thought
Is just
it
gonna
was over.
Get up, walk to the bed, grab a blanket, wrap it around him, and just face plant. Just, no, fuck.
Or I can't hold you right now for this.
Oh god.
Yeah, so Glenn watches as Liv walks out of the room and then immediately reaches for a quill and a notebook or her notebook
God.
and then writes
He's-
out a message to Christian. And says, "Hey, changed my mind. Can you meet me on the 7th floor or the 13th floor? Which room has the room of requirement? The 13th floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
You do not get a message back right away. You are gonna get one back, but is there anything you do after you send that message?
I'm going to look over at Sage and ask her, do you still want to try Xylomancy right now? Or would you prefer to wait until later?
I mean, we need answers now. We can't keep putting this off. Like, I understand there's something going on right now, but like,
whispers real quick.
oh dear God. Oh,
Thanks.
all my stuff.
You guys cannot watch
Whispers
stream.
category.
Turn off stream real quick for
Are
you
you
guys.
serious? But
I
I
haven't
thought you wanted me
muted.
to, because like I can
No,
mute
no,
the
no,
audio.
I have it muted.
I haven't
Not
muted.
you.
Okay.
All right, be right back.
Here's Whispers. Hello. Oh shit, it's
Hey,
so
Liz.
cursed.
Welcome to the Whispers channel.
Oh my god, it looks so cursed.
So,
Go BRB. Maybe? I don't know.
so, are you? So, as you well know, that your xylomancy you often have to have a clear mind while doing this.
Mm.
Would Liv just walk? I'm pretty sure Liv walking out and saying what she said would have fucked you up a little bit.
Sorry, I was adding a Whispers
Yeah.
first text to this. um. Honestly, she was expecting this. Like she was mentally prepared for it. She wasn't expecting it to happen now, but it's one of those things that's just like, okay, this can be sorted out later. Like, definitely can't
If
do like
that's the
everything back to back.
case,
Okay.
if that's the case, I'm gonna have you roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
Only because I personally think, like, even though you knew it was gonna happen, it's still fucked, and it's not gonna affect you as much because you said that you saw it coming.
Mm.
But I definitely think it will affect you in some way. You can tell me if I'm wrong, and I won't give you disadvantage. But you have to explain to me if I am wrong.
I just. Alright. I don't know, because like she is similar to me. It's kind of like one of those things. Like, okay, she definitely saw this coming. They definitely talked about it. She knew it was gonna come out eventually. I'm expecting it right this moment, but um, okay, I'll give it to you since she's so young. Yeah, it's valid. I think.
Are you sure? Because I don't want you to say that I'm not being fair or
No,
anything. Now, even though I knew,
I think it's valid. Like they're very young. She's not as emotionally in tune as I am. Like where I'm like, okay, this can definitely be dealt with later, and I saw it coming. Like,
okay, cool.
I'll take it.
All right, cool. All right, let's hop back.
We'll be all pissed at you. Oh, people are back.
Yellow.
Oh my god. I'm in shock over. Oh my god.
Guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Amazing job, Liv. I love that.
That was so stressful.
Why's my shit brown? Oh,
My heart
he
was
doesn't have his
beating
camera
so
on.
fast.
That's what it's about, right?
True. True.
All right.
All right.
Dicey.
We're gonna cut from there just for a moment
You bitch.
and follow our hip swinging Hufflepuff.
I really actually need to go. I'm sorry. Like,
Oh, you need to go? Okay,
like not
we'll
right
stay
this
there then.
second, but like I
We'll
was
stay
going
there
to
then.
do this and then like
We'll
dip
stay there
out.
then. We'll stay there then.
Sorry.
As you guys are around, do you pull the compass, Baz, and give it to Sage?
Yeah, Baz will reach in the bag and hand her the compass.
Okay.
Lynn takes out her notebook.
I kid you not. Okay. Wait, am I able to tell them what it was gonna be? Like what the discussion was, I guess, or like what the result of the discussion was? Okay. I'm rolling at disadvantage because even though I'm like, okay, this could be dealt with later. Sage is young and she's probably gonna be a bit like thrown off by the whole thing. It's like, god damn it, this shit all over again. But so I rolled at disadvantage, and I kid you not, I still my lowest roll it equals up to 12 still. I just got
Wow.
doubles. Because my second roll I got double sixes.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
the first one I got a 10, and then my modifier is +2.
All right, then let me pull up Liz vision music. Hold on.
Shit, music. Oh god.
Fuck.
14 would have been nice though. Don't know how much more I would have gotten, but
12 is still pretty damn good.
yeah. Wonder how much more info I could get.
Oh, it will do the job. Don't worry. Or maybe it won't.
So, spooky.
As you dive into this vision, what are you thinking about? What are you trying to focus on?
The compass is purpose this time.
Purpose, like what it does
What it
specifically.
does, why it's, well, and like the intentions of use for it by the master group.
As you dive into this vision, you close your eyes, and you guys outside of the vision would see Sage's eyes go into the back of her head, really weird.
We have mature now.
But as you, and would you be sitting down while you're? Would you like
I'd
sit
say
down on the
so. This
couch? Or?
time, like it's not like a sudden thing. She'd prepare herself, sit down in like a little chair
Gotcha.
couch.
Gotcha. Get comfy. As you dive into this vision, you wouldn't see anything for a moment. It'll just be blackness as you're trying to focus on what you want or want to find. But as you dive in, you can see this compass. You can see this compass for a moment, almost like what you're trying to visualize, and then your vision goes dark, and then you go into the POV of a man.
A
You
man.
are in a dark room, a very dark room, and you seem to be in the POV of a man, in a lab. He is wearing a older coat, like a lab's coat, a white coat, um, and he's writing down on a clipboard. You can see him checking off boxes of like temperature is under 100 degrees. Um, Energy levels are um, what's a good word? Energy levels are consistent. And he's checking boxes on a clipboard. And as he looks back up, you can see that you can probably guess that he's a muggle. He's in a muggle lab. Um, you can see the technology around you is very old. There's like one of those phones where you like the ones where you like
It's a rotary phone.
Rotary.
thank you, rotary phone. There's a rotary phone next to you and a typing machine.
Typewriter.
Typewriter, thank you. The typewriter next to you and a rotary phone. And you can see a woman uh, sitting down, kind of typing away on the typewriter and then pushing the press to the other side and going again. But as you look up, you look into further into the room, into the lab. You can see the compass being hooked up, almost like not really hooked up in the sense of like it's kind of sitting on a small pedestal at the back of this room, and a almost like a a gate, if that's the right word.
What?
It is a metal arch in the back of the room, right behind this compass. Um, and you can hear over an intercom. Proceeding with test 112. Energy levels are true, and temperature levels are rising. You can hear the man speak, and he says, "Go ahead and begin the test. If my hypothesis is correct, we should have everything we need." You can see, um, the woman says, the woman in the typewriter says, "We're good to go." Uh, and you see that a man on the other side of the room kind of is at what's the word? A fuse box almost, like cut power.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls the lever down on the fuse box, and immediately all of the lights in the room start to or go out. As you can see, the compass in the distance has like is sitting on this pedestal as it starts to glow, a very yellow, golden kind of glow. The metal outline of an arch starts to glow almost, creating a doorway, um, almost like a portal. And then shortly after, it cuts off, and you can see um, the like woman says, sir, it looks like the energy levels are rising too high. We need to cut the power." You can see the man looks over at the other guy at the fuse box, says, "Cut the power, Winston." And he cuts it down again. He says, "Damn, we're so close this time. We need to hurry before somebody gets wind of this." Uh, I'm not sure if he'll be here soon or not. And then your vision starts to fade away.
What was the last part? I'm sorry. Just reading chat.
He says, "Wait, what part didn't you hear?"
After the cutoff, they're like, "Oh, we were so close."
He says, "We were so close. Um, we're not sure if." He says, "We're not sure if he'll be coming." What did I say? Sure if, not sure if he is coming. Jesse. We're not sure if he is coming or not. Um, and the like, as soon as you start to, as soon as he says he's coming, you hear a door swing open behind you, as the man, of course. Um, and then as you turn around, you look over at the fuse box with sparks flying everywhere. Sage, I will allow you to stay in this vision, but I am gonna need a magic saving throw if you do, because it is gonna take a lot out of you. You kind of feel as it kind of feels like your not magic is failing you, but like you are using a lot of magic to do this. And if you want to stay in the vision longer, um, you're gonna have to give more of yourself up to see more, basically.
Um,
So just a magic saving throw.
9. Wait, that includes modifiers, yeah?
Yes.
9.
Okay. You can kind of see you push forward, you push through the tiredness, and and the draining of yourself as you look forward and more into this vision. You don't see as the man kind of turns around to see who has walked in the door. It is a woman. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It is a woman who looks very. What's the word? Like you can tell, like by her demeanor, she's like a boss or like in a powerful position. She has red hair and a scar going down her eye, like a. And she says, "What is the status?" She says, "What is the status on getting into the other world?" The man answers and says, "Madam, we don't know what this is. You brought it to us to this lab, and we're trying to give you what you would like, but it's taking too much of our power. We don't have enough energy here to hold anything steady for long." She says, "Thank you. Your purpose is served." And you see her reach into her jacket, point a what you would assume to be a wand, and the last thing that the man sees is a green flash. And you kind of come back, Liz. One second.
I'm not gonna lie.
One second. Almost there. Sorry, nope, not 1 second. 59 seconds.
Trauma.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Better than me. I would have been like, nah.
As you guys, as you come back, Liz, you are safe within your friend's room or your HQ on the couch. And as you come back, you have a splitting headache.
Yeah, valid.
Um, but you all would see Liz's eyes come back into right place in her head.
Baz would have had he would have taken like a bagel or something from breakfast and just kind of put it on the table, like, you,
I feel
you okay?
I feel like Sage will come back into this like kind of like very startled, like she just woke up from a nightmare. Just with how it ended, like it would
Yeah,
be a
like a
lot for her because like she's never been in the POV of like someone who like was
died.
about to die or dying.
Yeah.
So or just in his case just dropped it. So that was very spooky.
You guys kind of see Sage come back, and she like jumps a little bit. She kind of comes back into motion.
Uh,
Oh.
Sorry. What is
the
that
hell is that?
monstrosity?
It was a bagel. I looked at bagel, and that was one of the gifts that popped up.
Baz would be like, are you okay? Do you want a bagel? And like hold it out to her, like, huh?
I think she would be too. She'd be like, I'm too much. That was a lot, and I don't know if she'd be able to talk about it right away. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like she would be just like absolutely like in shock. I think about. I don't know, because like I feel like it'd be kind of hard for her to differentiate a little bit after being in a vision for a while.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it would feel like it just happened to her, really.
And you see Glenn sitting next to you with a notebook in your face.
So depending on how long we're here, she would eventually tell them, but it would be she would have a much more difficult time.
Is there anything you would leave out? I don't think you would, but just
Mm,
want to ask.
no, and she would tell them like the reason why it was like harder this time is not usually like this, but she has never witnessed a
Fast, as
death
she
before.
starts to recall her vision,
Just read the
the
woman.
woman with the red hair, you know who that is. Um,
No, they would too because they saw her face. Because I stole the mask off of her face. I also. She had the vision of the woman with red hair walking into Hermione's office.
sure did.
Isn't that Alexandria?
That is not Nick
Wasn't
Sandra.
she at the ministry when
Or
we were there?
was there more people?
And at the
We
It
saw
is
her
at
at
the
the
ministry.
ministry.
That was not Nick Sandra. That was not the vision you had, Liz. You guys saw her at the ministry when you were there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
Nick Sandra in the vision with
That's what.
Hermione.
Yeah, that's what I was confused. I was
Thought
like,
it
I
was
didn't
the
know
redhead
she had
woman.
red hair.
Yes.
Baz would be like, this woman, I don't like her.
I don't like anyone.
No.
I don't know why
So
she was using a Muggle lab. That's so weird.
So, the compass can open a portal to another world, to other worlds. So, like the elven
That's
world.
what I was thinking about. Maybe it was the
Does
Elven
that mean
world.
that
Maybe
the
it was
hand is...
something else. Maybe there's more worlds in the Elven world.
Do you think that the hand is trying to get to the elven world?
Something. Oh.
He's gonna kind of look at Glenn like,
been
have you
pretty
had
quiet.
any... Have you had any, stuff going on?
Glenn is going to be like she's taking notes, of course, on everything that was said, and when Baz asks this, she'll like tilt her head a little bit, shrug, and like, keep writing.
Baz would be like, look at Sage and be like, do you need anything? Water? You can sleep in the bed if you're tired.
Honestly, I feel like she would take a nap after this, and that mentally that checks out for me going okay.
You're
But
welcome.
but no, she's gonna be a little fucked up from that hormone.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. You guys, Sage kind of goes off and sleeps in the bed. Cutting to elsewhere in the castle. Where would Liv Hollyheart be?
I think she'll go to the actually I think she'll go outside to the forest.
Okay. You head outside to the edge of the forest. And you head outside to the edge of the forest. Are you looking for Alistair?
Yeah, I
Okay.
sure am.
What do you say in parcel tongue as you reach the forest?
Alistair, are you there?
Sam, you just hear it takes a minute, and then you hear like like leaves being pushed and such as Alistair kind of comes slithering a little back, just a tad bit bigger than before. Not like huge or anything, but just you can tell he's growing a little bit. He just, oh, hey, Liv.
Hi, Alistair. You've grown.
Yeah. Me and my friends, we were just it's gonna sound really nasty. Eating some like mouse and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Were they tasty?
I mean, one was drenched in lake water, so it's
Um.
okay, but not as good as the ones you give me.
Aw.
Uh, what's up?
Um. I'm just sad. Had a fight.
It's okay. You want to go eat some mice with me?
Um. I don't. I don't. Yeah. Sure. I'll come.
Um, okay. Are you gonna come into the Forbidden Forest with me, or do you want me to come with you?
I can go in with you.
Okay.
Maybe skin change would be good.
Okay. And you head into the Forbidden Forest. I will say, before you do, you know that if you head in, you might miss class.
Class is it?
You said what?
Class is it?
Hold on, I gotta turn you up on it. Here you hold on.
What class is it?
Potions.
Potions. Blackstone will kill her. I share it with Glenn, don't I?
You share it with the whole group,
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll
including Christian.
odds. Odds. Skip even. Let's go. That's an odd. That's a 3. Okay. Um, I'm gonna write Christian a note before I go in to the Forbidden Forest
What
and
would this note
say,
say?
"Hey, I won't be in potions today. Had a fight with the group. Um, and I just can't really see them right now, especially Glenn."
You just get back a. Okay. I can skip too, and we can talk if you want.
Um, I'll write back and say, I don't. You don't have. You can go if you want. I know you love potions, so you don't have to skip.
You get back a message saying, "Where are you?"
I'm at the Forbidden Forest.
Okay. A few moments later, uh, Christian kind of calls out from up above the hill, and he says, "Hey." And he walks down the hill. He says, "Where are we? Where are you going?"
Uh, Alistair offered uh to um eat mice with me
What?
to cheer me up. It's a I think it's a snake thing, but
Mice actually aren't that bad, but um, I ate one. I ate one when I first turned on accident.
Okay. Oh, maybe I should try one then.
No, no. He
Cool.
says, no, I don't think you should. Um, but do you sure you want to go in?
Yeah, I mean, Alistair will be there, and I have you too. And I kind of want a change of scenery. You don't have to come in if you don't want to. It's okay.
I know. And then he walks toward Alistair. He says, "All right, where we going?" Um, talking to Alistair. Um, and then he does not say. He doesn't hear anything Alistair says, but you do. Alistair
I'll
says,
translate it.
yeah, Alistair says, we're going to the there's like a clearing in there. It's pretty cool. All my friends are there.
Go to Christian. We're going to a clearing. It's where all Alistair's friends are.
He says, after you. And he's talking to you, Liv. A Christian says that.
I'll follow Alistair.
Nice. And Christian follows behind you. Um, Cutting back over to Baz and Glenn. Sage has just kind of curled up in your bed. Baz, is there any sort of conversation that you and Glenn have as
I was
it's
about to
just
say
you?
phrasing.
Yeah.
Baz would kind of look at Glenn and be like, "So, I want to change the code password to this room. Would you help me figure out how to change it? Because there are people that do know the code to this room.
I can do that.
All right, we can. One of the best spellcasters and the smartest person can figure this out."
Sure.
I
Between the
hate
two of
this.
us, shouldn't be
No,
too
I hate this.
difficult.
I hate this. I hate how
What?
you guys are just acting like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Gosh.
no!
Listen. Go ahead.
I'm saying Baz is just trying to sit there and be like, "This is something I wanted to do for a long time. I don't know how. I'm getting it out before I forget it, because brain forgets." Then he's also gonna be like, "I know you're gonna go meet with Christian. Just don't
Hmm.
kill him."
Of course not.
And I'd say
Or
around this time you get a message back from Christian saying, "Hey, sorry, can't make it."
Okay. Well,
everything.
all right. I will. I received the message. Okay.
So I wanted to talk to you about something, but things have been a little weird recently. So yeah, in Defense Against the Dark Arts, when you saw the boggart, we all care. We all want to protect our group. For some, I don't know why the others are telling everyone everything, but I'm trying my best to do what I can. That is why I stood and took the attention from everyone to try to protect this group. We I just don't want you to think that we're not trying as hard as you to protect us.
I understand that. Um, and I do appreciate it, honestly. Um, I'm not sure what's going on with our friends right now. Honestly, part of me is wondering if it's more of this whole Dark Six thing. Um, they're just acting so odd, but I don't know.
Look, I don't know what's going on with them, but we, us becoming like this, us digging deeper, we know the risks. We know what might happen. All right? Do you want to talk about what we all saw? You know, it's kind of weird standing there seeing your own dead corpse staring at you.
Actually, I think I'd like to, and then Glenn's gonna stand up, go and get some food and something for drink, something for Sage to drink for when she wakes up. Yeah, and then Glenn's gonna kind of like pack up her things as quickly as possible.
I was just gonna be like, look, I know things have been tense in the entire group, but I'm still here for you. We're all still here. Yes, stuff with Liz or Liv is, I don't know, but still, I'm here to talk. if you ever need it.
Understood. When do you want to work on changing this password?
I mean, once we get once you get her stuff, we could go to the library or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay. Sounds good. And Glenn is not having this emotional conversation right now.
Yeah. Do you guys go to the Great Hall together to get stuff for Sage?
Or the kitchens,
Or the
whichever's
kitchen?
closer.
Yeah.
As you guys step out of the room, you know how like your room is kind of like down the hall from the Slytherin room, a Slytherin common room, the entrance to the Slytherin common room.
Yeah.
You can see Quentin trying to like, you can see like him outside the Slytherin common room. He's kind of just leaning up against one of the walls.
That's like
Oh, he sees you and he kind of hops up. Oh, hey, I was waiting for you.
everything okay?
Yeah, he doesn't talk like that. He says, "Yeah, I just wanted to see if you wanted to hang out. We haven't spoken in a few weeks or so."
Uh, I'm gonna kind of look at Glenn like, you okay, or like, do you want like kind of doing the friendship thing of like, you want some alone time, or like what?
What? I'm
Like,
sorry, I missed it. What Quentin said,
Quentin
what
was
did Quentin
asking
say?
if I wanted to hang out, and so I'm looking at you like, I will blow him off just to hang out with you if you need the like a company, but not to talk about emotional shit. Or if you need
Uh-huh.
alone time, I will take the hint and go away with him.
Glenn is just gonna like raise her eyebrows back and look between Quentin and Baz and say, I'll meet you at the library later.
Yeah, definitely. Take your time. If you need anything, message me. But you need to figure out a way that's better than messages to talk.
It's on the list. Don't worry.
Yeah, to do.
Uh-huh.
Um, and Glenn, where do you go after this?
I'm going to the kitchens.
Okay. Uh, back to Baz and Quentin. He says, so, what have you been up to?"
Honestly, so much. Did you hear about the store that got broken into?
Yeah, I read that this morning. Crazy, huh?
I know, it's wild.
Uh, you guys kind of just like walk around the dungeons while you're talking. He says, so, point me spell thing is point me. What's a point me spell?
I think it's the thing that Harry did in the tournament while he was in the maze where he held his wand in his hand and said point me, and then it was like a uh kind of like a compass, but like it pointed in the direction thing he needed.
Do you know if there's a specific name for that?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna look
Okay.
it up.
If you can find it, let me know and we'll do it.
Okay.
Um, but Quentin and Bazzy says, you guys are just kind of walking around the dungeons, you know. But he says, so, what have you been up to? I know that you've been real busy this week. Is everything okay?
Uh, you know, drama sucks, but everything's fine.
You sure? Is there anything I can maybe help with?
Um, I think I'm okay. I'm tired. You know, when you're just drained mentally and emotionally.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah, I understand. Is there is there anything that I can maybe help with? You can want to go get some food at the Great Hall, or um, anything? Maybe Neil would like to play with chess again with Sage.
sure, we could go get some food.
Or we could do something more fun.
Like, what?
I mean, you're anime, Animorph Magus. You're Animorph Magus, right?
uh, yes. I can only shapeshift into people, though.
That's
I mean, if you want to try to teach me how to shapeshift into an animal, I would love to learn, because that's the one thing I can't seem to get the hang of.
oh, yeah, we can definitely teach you. I thought your brother knew how to do that.
Yeah, we don't really talk about magic stuff too much.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Uh, you wanna go to Hogsmeade? I hear that. One sec. There is actual name for this place. Where is it at?
Sorry, bug just flew in my face.
That's Diagon Alley. Hold on. Mead. Here we go. Okay. He says, you want to go to Madame Puddifoot's tea shop? I was gonna skip class today. I didn't know if you wanted to as well.
Shit, I'm not good
Can
at
you
that
make a
shit.
mind roll for me real quick?
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna give you advantage.
Oh boy. Here, I'll try to use the bot. Oh. Good thing I have that advantage. I hate this bot so much. Every time I use it. There we
Hey, okay.
go.
You know that Madame Puddifoot's tea shop. Usually couples go there on dates.
um,
So I'll let you retract what you said if what you said yes to if you would like to.
I mean, Baz said it's a date earlier, so
Yeah, yeah. He says, would you like to fly or walk?
uh, flying's faster.
It is true. Uh,
Baz, but before we go, I need to send a quick message. He's gonna send a message to Glenn, being like, heading back to Hogsmeade with Quentin, going to the tea shop. P.S. Don't worry, nothing will be told.
I'm sorry. It's funny.
Well, because I'm in Baz's mind right now, Glenn is like kind
And
of
now
being
he's going off with him.
yeah, it's like, God damn it, another one. And Baz is like, no, I'm just going because I need to get away because damn.
Okay. Glenn will respond and say, cool, have fun, winky face.
nice.
Yeah, Baz would just
Um,
not reply from that, be like, rip it up real quick, crumple in pocket, just let's go.
Nice. As you head off with um, Quentin to Hogsmeade, Glenn, is there anywhere specific you go besides the kitchen and then back to the room?
I am first going to. Okay, wait. So timeline. Is it? Are we skipping past the potions class, or did we like go and?
You can go to potions class if you would like to. It's not a mandatory thing. You can skip it.
Well, Glenn cannot
Baz is
skip a
skipping class.
class.
Baz is skipping class. And Liv and Christian are skipping class. Sage is asleep, so she might have to skip class for the day. But you can go to class if you want to. Any two shoes.
I might need to. Is there any way? Can I like? I don't want to forge a note. You know what? No, I'll go to class. I'll go to class and
No, no,
then
no.
tell
What are
the
you gonna say?
professor.
What are you gonna say?
No, I'm not gonna forge a note because then there's the opportunity of being like caught in that. So I'm just gonna go to potions class and tell the professor that um uh
Liv is
Baz
skipping.
Baz and Sage aren't feeling very well.
Okay.
So they are staying in their dorms, and hopefully the truth of it being Sage actually being sick will cover the lie of Baz not actually being sick. But we'll see.
They're spells. I can make myself sick if need be. I can bite a bullet.
Um, as you head to potions class, um, it feels a little different. I mean, I think this is the first class, even though you're upset with everybody that you've been to, where none of your friends are there. Um, and you go in, and I mean, it's just a normal class. You learn what you need to learn, but it feels different in a sense, I would say. But as everyone goes off on their own adventure, that we're going to end today's session.
No.
Um,
God.
is everybody split up once again? Next time we will start with Christian and Liv as they have a little adventure in the Forbidden Forest together. Sage is gonna be waking up in the room by herself.
With
Bass
food
is
and water on her bedside.
yes, yes. Bass is gonna be on his little date with Quentin, and then
Okay,
Gwen's gonna
cute.
be by herself as usual.
There is no as usual.
No, no.
I am not a Theo. Please stop it.
I'm
I
just
think
playing.
if we're like the reason why am having Baz skip is he doesn't like potions. Potions is not fun for him. It's one of like the boring classes. And B, Baz is like, I'm already done with this day. So much has happened. One one class, like one sick day, like mental health day off won't be a bad day. Is pretty much my thought process for Baz right now. And
Yeah.
there's a reason he's like, don't worry. I'm doing this for my own mental health. To Glenn.
That wasn't supposed to be shade, by the way. Me saying Liv is living her best life right
No,
now. Like
I'm
she's
saying
genuinely like,
the shade was more at Christian.
oh, okay, okay.
Comment about it, making it sound like Baz is angry at you, where he's more concerned.
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
Baz isn't angry with Glenn. He's more like, "Are you okay? Like, I'm concerned for you because you're my best friend."
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's where I'm coming from with Baz is him being concerned, and then him going, "I need a day. I just one day to be a dumb teenager where I'm not being hunted or killed."
Feel it. I feel
Like
it.
timeline wise, didn't like wasn't it yesterday that we got the stuff resolved with Neil? Or did
Literally,
we
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was one day that Baz is like, "It's done. We're gonna be our friend group again." Oh fuck! I almost got arrested, but I'm back. And then it's like, "Oh, okay, fuck."
You know
Uh,
what? I was like, no, let's keep going. But I think I like this better, so I have time to plot.
Yeah.
but cool. Amazing job, everybody. I'm actually gonna start with Ember. What was your favorite part of today's session?
MVP award goes to
Nothing.
Ember Live.
No, no, it's not. It's not.
I think so.
No, just not. I actually feel so awful about it. And I regret it so much.
No.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
No.
I just ruined all her friendships for nothing.
No, I think you did a. I think
It
that's
was
very on par with what something Liv would do, though. I don't
for
think.
Liv's
It is
morality.
definitely in character because she's a very emotional person, which is why I kind of leaned into it.
And I honestly think it's fair, but
That's because you're Christian and you want to be in the group.
That's
yeah,
fair,
of course that.
but
But like, also like, you guys like still need to figure out like. I think Glenn still needs to face herself at some point, which she obviously is too young to do. But I think there is definitely a moment where I think Glenn, and she may never do it, but I think there is a point where Glenn like needs to come to terms with like she can't control everything. You know,
Yep, but that moment's not yet.
it's not here yet. Yeah.
I
So
feel like my favorite part was before all the drama happened. And was when Liv broke her ankle and Christian was taking care of her.
really,
Yeah, I think that was my favorite part. I actually liked doing the sad, teary voice. It was kind of fun.
yeah,
You're so good at it.
it was so good.
Thank you. I was like, I have no idea if this is sounding good or if I'm
Oh,
doing
it
this
sounded
right.
great.
It was so
Thank you.
good. Like, there's a moment where I'm like, is she actually like crying? Like,
Yeah, me too though. I was like, is she okay? Hold on.
That was just
Yeah.
her amazing role playing.
I was really good at like crying because I cry really easily, so I can that's my one voice strength is crying.
Yeah.
So I feel that was really fun to do. Um, um,
Anything
yeah,
else?
that was it. That was my favorite part. My least favorite part was the drama. I don't know why I did that. I regret that so much.
No, it was
I'm
great.
gonna
Dee Dee
go
says
regret
she
my life
thought you were
choices.
crying for real too.
Oh no! Oh my god!
So you're
I'm
so
scared.
Um,
good at that voice.
Thank you. I'm
uh,
glad I'm good at it.
Colton, what was your favorite part?
So mine didn't happen in session. Mine happened in mine and Aaron's DMs. It was
Yes.
literally me going, "You bitch, you stole my idea." And she goes, "What?" And I'm like, "I was going to talk to Christian about this." And I lay out my plan. She goes, "That's exactly what my plan was." And then 5 minutes later, I go, "Hey, I have a plan to talk to Glenn about changing the door and seeing if we can change the passcode." And she's like,
And literally
she
in my notes.
sends me a screenshot of her notes with the exact same thing of like, talk to Baz about changing password for door.
Just the same
Wild.
person. Just
Wild.
the
Like,
same person.
the fact that her and I are on the same wavelength sometimes, like, that was a
Crazy.
bit that I loved. And then also, same with Dee Dee, the just idea of Christian walking up to the girl he likes and instead of being like, "Let me bridal carry you,"
He's like, I'm gonna throw you over my shoulder like a sack
throws
of
her over
flour.
the shoulders and walks away. But Dee Dee said that their favorite part was like the roll to see how he was gonna carry her.
Yeah, love that. Aaron.
Um, my favorite part. Okay. My favorite part was the getaway scene, like a freaking movie.
Really?
Like one of them transforms into a bird, and then the other one is like runs out and he's like lying to the cops. He pulls off, he changes his hair real quick, changes the wig in the background in the bathroom, and runs out,
If
lies and
you
says, "Oh
were,
yeah, no, I saw him go that way," and then runs the opposite direction.
So
if
Like,
you, or go ahead.
I had 5 to 6 different strategies on how to get out, and I used 2 of them.
Nice.
One was to rely on Felix on how to get out, and the other was to pretty much get out through the back door, run up the wall, and then parkour across the roof. But I didn't
yeah,
want to risk body rolls.
the Spidey
So,
shoes.
so I, so me as me as like an NPC, I try my best. Like Felix had a plan of his own to get out, but me as like an NPC, I try as much as I can not to like steer you guys in certain directions. I try to give you guys as much choice as possible. So I will say it's not like Felix was being useless. It's almost like he had a plan, but he was mostly just following your lead. But that was also Christian being like, I'm not gonna tell him where to go. You know what I mean?
So one of my other plans was to shapeshift Baz into a child to pretty much pick up Felix, be like, turn into a cat, throw him into a fireplace, and then cover himself in a bunch of soot and be like,
What the
cat went
fuck?
down the chimney and I followed him. I'm sorry. And to
What?
play like this innocent little child.
Fuck.
That was my last resort plan. Was to be like, I'm sorry.
What?
Liz's favorite part was Liv's storm out.
That was so good. So Dee Dee said, I feel so bad for how Liv got hurt, but I did like the moment between her and Christian that came from it. I was cracking up about the role to see if she was gonna get fireman carried or not. That and seeing the change of the dynamic in the group. And
Yeah.
then Hunter said, I really loved when Liv's standing up for herself and leaving, but I think I have to give it to Nano being an absolute goblin, just leaning into it, especially with the shop escape and damn hiding and the damn hiding the compass under the bed.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
so I told you guys because I would not bring that compass with me. I was like, I hid it, and I wanted to leave
Under
it. And
bed.
my entire thing was it's in the secret room, under the bed, like in the box spring, because no one ever looks inside the box spring.
True. That's true. Amazing.
What was your favorite part, Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, but I also really liked
Kanye?
conning Christian.
That was good.
Or like we were like, yeah, let's go into business. Or like when he first came in and Baz is like, come sit with me, and Liv's like, oh yay, he's being involved, and then I'm like, yeah, come on, Christian, come sit next to me
Okay.
too.
All right. Got what? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's like we got what we want, leave.
Yeah. My favorite part, I think, was Liv standing up to you guys.
What?
It was
It's
good.
always my favorite part when Liv actually fights back against stupid shit.
Stupid, excuse me.
He's
I
biased.
said it. I
Uh-huh.
said it.
Yeah.
No, it's always my favorite part when you guys disagree with each other. Um,
I'm gonna be real. I fully expected Christian to just be involved now because that's why I was like, I'm leaving it up to a vote. Glenn says no, but I'm leaving it up to a vote. And
I
then
knew
nobody
Baz was
voted.
gonna-
You just said no.
Oh,
you,
so
you said bye.
yeah, before like we could even do the vote, she left, and Baz is sitting there like, we have the option to talk about this. I just want to have a conversation for once.
Yeah.
No,
she
she
wasn't
rolled a
hearing.
19.
Yeah.
No,
She
the
wasn't
dice
hearing.
spoke. The dice spoke and
The
yeah.
the dice said leave,
Yeah.
which I
And
Uh,
think was very in character because she is super emotional, so she would like probably leave,
Yeah,
like just
Yeah.
storm out.
yeah,
for
see,
sure.
I think Baz is against the idea of having Christian added to the group, but he's also like, God damn it, here's that drama again. He's like, I just escaped like by the skin of my teeth, and now we're back here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
wanted to curl up into a ball after that part.
Oh.
Honestly,
yeah.
It's
I
okay.
mean,
It's
It's so
okay.
good though.
there
Like,
is.
Aaron the
I mean,
person does not care. Aaron the person is just like, all right, this is how the story
okay,
goes.
okay. I was like, I feel like everyone hates me now, and there's
No.
drama in the
no.
group.
not
I
at all.
mean,
Yeah.
it had to come up at some point because
Yeah.
Christian does know stuff,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and so better sooner than later. Like, if Liv
yeah.
does reveal something massive, but I will say Baz was a little shady, being like, "So I'm the only one who hasn't said anything."
Yeah, that's
Cool.
that's what made me be like, oh my god, I regret everything. Now I want to curl up into a ball and cry my eyes out.
Because
When Baz was like, I don't know why the others are telling everyone everything. I was like, I
I'm
regret
sorry.
my decisions. I want to curl up in a ball
No.
now.
I have made
I
a
mean,
severe and continuous
sure-
lapse in judgment.
we're all children, but I think Baz is the only person who has come to the group and been like, group consensus about letting Quentin know things.
Yes.
Like, about the wand, because he has access to this knowledge. And then the group was like, yes. And he's like, cool. And then everyone else was like, oh, by the way, I told them everything. And Baz is just like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But to be
Glenn
fair,
Glenn
Liv,
blew up before. Sorry, go ahead.
Liv only told Christian about the stuff that she was personally there for.
I think this is
Like,
another case though where you forget how much you were personally there for.
how much was I personally there for? Because she wasn't
Damn
there
near
for the compass,
everything.
I mean, you
not
know
the
about.
compass or the wand.
Yeah, not the compass nor the wand.
Yeah,
But
so not those
Um,
things.
We've talked about both in front of her and with her in the group, so she knows about them and has worked with us.
even if like taking out the compass and the wand, there's still the whole thing with the Dark Six and the Whispers and Alexandria, the Gorgon. We cut off her head. Moria is on the run. The Order of
Oh yeah,
Dreams. Someone
yeah.
was
That's a
disguised as
lot.
our the defense professor, and that's who attacked us last year during the tournament.
That's
The
true.
whole Twigs thing with the the breaking and the snapping and the mind stuff and the shadow
Yeah,
people.
us getting attacked in
Baz's
church,
yeah,
like
Baz's dad is a
my
dark wizard. He's
uh
a his
us
brother.
talk.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
my brother being evil but now good, but then also my mom
Battery
might being an
50%.
evil wizard type of thing. Like,
Liv knows that. I didn't even know
yeah,
that.
Right.
What?
See, that's
I
the
Sorry,
was
what?
thing.
there for
Okie
that because like
dokie.
I
Baz
was.
told everyone that.
I
Like he
don't
told the
remember that
group.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so we ready to end the stream?
Yeah.
I regret you.
uh,
Go curl up in a ball and eat my chocolate and cry now.
There's so much.
uh, thank you both, or all of you guys for tuning in. Hunter and Dee Dee, special thank you, shout out for tuning in this whole time and watching. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I hope you all are having an amazing day, week, night, year, existence. Uh, please spread love and lumos, and we will see you guys next time. We are
We
out
are
of
85,000.
5,000. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Yay.